Tima yacu tunashishikariza n'abandi bose kugira ngo baza bakomeza bibuke bagira umutima w'urukundo bagira umutima wo kwizihiza ibirori z'ubwoko bwacu mbese nikicyo nabwira abantu ndetse badukurikiye cyane
abantu bakunda igihugu kandi bakunda ubwoko.
Ikindi cya kabiri tubwira n'abantu bakomeze bakunda igihugu bakunda ubwoko bwacu baza banatanga n'imisanzu
nk'umuntu udatanga umusanzu
agende
yisubire. Uwo muntu wamubwira iki umuntu udatanga umusanzu?
Nta kindi twamubwira usibye kuvuga ngo agende yisubireho atanga umusanzu kuko biramureba. Nta muntu bitareba munyamurenge, umuntu wese uvuga ikinyamurenge biramureba, no kuvuga ngo umuntu wese wo mu bwoko bwacu utazutanga umusanzu kuva none turagusabye ugende utange, kandi n'utawusanga abandi bazawutanga
cyane kandi bizaha umunyamurenge azakomeza ari umunyamurenge guhera none kuzageza iteka ryose, utanga utawutanga. Badukurikirana n'abandi moko nabo babyumve. Uyu ni umunsi twaje kwibuka, murabona namwe situation ukuntu bigenze murabibona nyine ni nkaho bidakunze. Ubu rero
abantu babaye benshi, murabona uyu munsi abantu bitabiriye cyane by'ukuri bimeze neza, nubwo ari umunsi nyine w'umubabaro kuri twese, ariko urebye ibintu bimeze neza. Abanyamurenge bitabiriye ku bwinshi, tunabashishikariza kuzakomeza kwitabira, mbese bakazakomeza bitabira ibirori nk'ibi ngibi cyangwa umuhango wo kwibuka abavandimwe badusize
cyane rwose.
Tunabahiza na pole tubahumuriza ku byatsi,
turabihanganishije
no kubihanganisha
umunyamurenge wese ahava.
Abantu bitabiriye, abantu baje ari benshi. Mu by'ukuri ubwoko bwacu bw'abanyamurenge murabona ko tugifite umuco, turacyafite urukundo, turacyafite gushigikirana cyane. N'ibintu byo kubashimira kubona abantu bangana uke baje ahangaha. Ikindi cya kabiri bakaba batawe utuzi twabo kugira ngo baje kwizihiza no munsi mukuru, umunsi w'intwari zacu zadusize. N'ibintu by'agaciro cyane, ibintu by'agaciro. Dushimiye abantu bose babaye ahangaha, kandi tubabwira ngo bazakomeze tibikarangira ahangaha, bazakomereza ahangaha. Tuzadukomeza twibuke intwari zacu zadusize. Ubumwe bwacu buzakomeze
cyane,
tuzakomeze
ubumwe nizo mbaraga,
ubumwe nibwo mbaraga zacu. Sawa murakoze. Imana ibamugisha kuko namwe mwazanye iki cyumba cyanyu kugira ngo mubashe gusangiza abantu badukurikiye, mbese batabashe kugera ahangaha, kugira ngo babashe kubikurikirana umuhango wo kwibuka nyakwigendera.
So kwa hivyo tunataka kuanza, if you guys are set kwa camera so that mzee can begin. So kwa tayari
anasema wewe msongee.
Haya, kwa hivyo kitu gani ambacho tumekileta hapa leo, labda tu kwa zaidi uweze kusema jina lako na unasimamia kikundi gani, alafu hasa ni nini hasa leo tumekuja hapa tumetuleta hapa siku leo.
Asante bwana habari, ninaitwa Daktari Benjamin, mimi ni pastor. Niko hapa, mimi ni Mnyamulenge kutoka milima ya Kongo. Tumekuja hapa si kwa ajili ya sherehe, hatukuja hapa kwa sababu ya kuangaliana kwa macho, bali tunakuja kwa sababu ya huzuni au na kuonyesha shida zetu zinazodumu kwa miaka mingi. Sisi ni Wakongo kama wengine, lakini kwa miaka mingi, karibu miaka 60 sasa au 60 na zaidi, tunabaguliwa na ndugu zetu. Wao wanaitwa Wakongo kama sisi, lakini wanatubagua kufuatana na sura zetu, kufuatana na mila, kufuatana na tunavyoishi. Ndio maana vita imeanza, inakuwa miaka mingi, lakini kwa miaka hii 8 ya baadaye ndipo vita vilikuwa vikali zaidi kati ya sisi kabila ndogo. Alafu kwa sababu
kwa hivyo ni kwa sababu umezungumza kwamba umesema kwamba sasa ni watu gani hasa ambao wanafanya haya mashambulizi? Kwa sababu kuna wale wanasema kwamba ni wanajeshi wa nchi fulani, ni milisha fulani. Ni hasa watu gani ambao wanafanya mashambulizi? Kwa sababu ukiuliza, kuna mtu atasema pia kuna makundi ya Nyamulenge pia yanafanya vitu kama hivyo. Sasa ni makundi gani hasa yanafanya hivyo, na ningetaka nini hasa?
Sija kubali au sijaelewa jinsi gani Nyamulenge anaweza mwenyewe kujiua mwenyewe.
Si Nyamulenge kuwa mwenyewe.
Yeye ndiye victim. Halafu wanaouana au vita vinakuja vinalenga tu Nyamulenge. Halafu wao Nyamulenge ni wanani? Ni watu wanaishi South Kivu tangu 1885 ndio walifika huko, lakini wanazungumzia lugha ya Kinyarwanda. Halafu tangu miaka ile, ni historia ndefu, hatuwezi kuizungumza wakati huu. Halafu walipo hata wakati wa mipaka ya Berlin hao walikuwa hapo, mpaka tangu miaka hiyo mpaka leo hawajakubaliwa kama Wakongomani wengine hasa. Halafu hiyo kabila ya Nyamulenge ndio wanabaguliwa. Ilikuwa ni ilianza ikiwa ni kabila ndogo 3-4 wale tunaokaa pamoja. Halafu ilikuja ikakua mpaka leo government yenyewe, president rais mwenyewe ni kinyume chetu. Halafu akawaleta wa militian wa inchi wenyewe, akawaleta soldiers, akawaleta ma-expert, akawaleta hata wazungu. Wanakuja nao wote ni kinyume chetu, kusudi watuondoe katika mahali petu, katika territory zetu.
Nimeelewa kwamba kuna vile umeelezea, na pia tumeweza kutazama katika media tofauti, mitandao, vitu ambavyo vinaendelea. Lakini sasa kuna maswali, watu wanasema kwamba Banyamulenge pia wanasaidiwa na taifa jirani kama la Rwanda, Uganda. Unaweza semaje kuhusu swala hilo?
Hiyo siwezi kukubali kwamba wanasaidiwa. Tangu mwaka wa 64 ndio vita ilianza Kongo. Rwanda haikuwepo na hayo mataifa mengine hayakuwepo. Kuna ile tunaita Twirwaneho, ndio jina lao Twirwaneho, yaani tujisaidie wenyewe,
auto defense.
Auto defense, na ndio ile inafanywa. Hatusaidiwe na yoyote, nguvu zetu zinatoka kwao wenyewe, sababu wao ndio wanatushambulia. Halafu unajua wakati unajidefend mwenyewe unatumia nguvu zako zote. Halafu wanapokuja wanatushambulia, tunapigana nao vita, na silaha zao walizo nazo ndizo tunawanyang'anya, halafu na ndizo tunatumia mpaka leo. Hatuna msaada mwingine wowote.
Asante. Tunaweza pata mtu mmoja mwingine apate kuelezea zaidi.
Yeah.
Alafu tunaweza pata mtu mmoja mwenye ameshuhudia kisa moja kwa moja.
Ni
yaravuze ngo haze kuboneka n'undi muntu utanga ubuhamya wahuye n'ibyo bintu izo ingaruka n'izo.
Nitaendelea ama nitaulizwa?
Tuendelea, unaweza eleza tu, anza kufanya introduction kwa majina, naitwaje, majina yako mawili yote, wewe ni nani? Alafu pia uelezee kisa ambacho kinakumba jamii ya Nyamulenge.
Asante sana wanahabari. Kwa majina naitwa Steve. Mimi ni mchungaji na tuko hapa kwa ajili ya kumbukumbu na kukumbuka wapendwa wenzetu ambao walifariki na hawajafariki kifo cha kawaida, waliuliwa. Wengine walichomwa kwa manyumba, na wengine ni watoto wadogo, wengine ni wamama, na kwetu kulishambuliwa kabisa. Tulikuwa na vijiji vingi. Sasa hivi tumebaki na kijiji kimoja, mahali tu panaitwa Minembwe Center. Wengine kuliharibiwa kabisa, kulishambuliwa, manyumba zilichomwa, ngombe, mali yetu ilienda, na hata wakaaji wote walihamishwa. So by force, walikuwa forced out to leave homeland, wakaenda kuishi kama wakimbizi kwenyewe. Hapo ndio kulianza auto defense ya kudefend wenyewe, sababu mahali wanaishi camp za FRDC, jeshi la Kongo, wako hapo, lakini rebels walikuwa wanakuja wanalala kwa kampu ya army ambayo ina responsibility kama jukumu la kulinda wakaaji, lakini wakawafungulia mlango na kuja asubuhi, wanalala kwa kampu, asubuhi wanatushambulia. Hivyo ndivyo kwetu kulishambuliwa mpaka saa hii, kwingine kulisha. Lakini hiyo grupu ya auto defense ndio iliamka ikaanza kudefend na kusaidia wazazi ndio waweze kusurvive mpaka saa hii. Kwetu hawaishi, wana survive. Wamekaa na hizo shida for long time, na serikali ikiangalia na hata ikitumia na hata ikiweza kudinayo. So process zote za genocide zilifanyika kwetu. Number one, classification ilifanyiwa. Tulibaguliwa kutokana na wengine wakaaji kama sisi ama wengine wenyeji kama sisi. Na baada ya kubaguliwa wakapewa vifaa na wakafunguliwa milango ya hawa militias, armies kutoka nchi tofauti. Wakaja wakaishi kwetu wakiwa pamoja na vikosi vya FRDC, wakashambulia wakaaji wenyeji, baraia wenye hawana hatia yoyote. Hivyo ndivyo kwetu kulishambuliwa. Alafu kukaja policeation. Wakaaji wetu wale majirani wetu na hata serikali ilichochea ilichochea raia kama sisi. Ikazusha chuki na fitina, na hata walifanya symbolization. Wengine wakatuita Wanyarwanda. We are not Rwandese, we are Congolese by birth. Tangu mababu na mababu tulizaliwa huko. Lakini wanaendelea kutuita Rwandese, we are not Rwandese. Lakini hiyo jina inatumiwa kama symbolization. Ndiyo ule mwenye ako kwa serikali hata anatumika. Wengine waliuliwa wakakuliwa nyama. So hata kitu ya dehumanization ilifanyika huko. Mtu anakuliwa kama mnyama. Na chuki na fitina zilichochewa. Wengine waliitwa like disease, wengine waliitwa microbes ndio wauliwe. Sasa hiyo ndiyo kitu ilifanyiwa kwetu kwa kabila yetu ya Wanyamulenge. Sasa tuko hapa kwa kukumbuka watu wetu, civilians, wamama, watoto na wazazi, na hata wapendwa wetu ambao walijaribu kudefend community yetu wakakufa kwa kisa hicho. Asante sana.
Message yenu ni gani kwa wenye wanapigana, na labda msaada ni gani mnataka kutoa?
Message yetu kwa serikali yetu ya Kongo niweze kulinda kabila yetu, population yetu kama population zingine ama kama kabila zingine. Na discrimination tulifanyiwa, na sisi tunahitaji haki kama watu wengine. Jambo la tatu, na hata haki ifuatwe kwa wale wapendwa wetu wenye waliuliwa. Kuna wapendwa waliuliwa Gatumba. Gatumba ilikuwa na government, ni nchi ya Burundi, lakini wapendwa waliuliwa, na hata wale wenye waliua watu bado wako kwa serikali. Lakini government yetu ili stop investigation ndio hao watu wasifuatiliwe. Sasa haki ifuatiliwe na protection itimizwe na serikali. Hiyo ndio ombi letu.
Kuna mtu pale hapa hivi ambaye ameshuhudia kisa cha moja kwa moja, labda aweze kutuelezea. Pole sana. Kuna mtu anahitaji kuset mic.
Sawa.
Sawa.
Haya, ningependa mwanzo uweze kujiintroduce kwa majina yote mawili kama John nani, at least two names so that wakati wa kucapture the names inakuwa rahisi. Alafu labda utuelezee kisa moja kwa moja, nini ambacho kilifanyika na kitu gani ambacho ulishuhudia katika hayo matukio.
Mimi kwa majina naitwa Ngiruwa Mbaza Plaisir Mudek. Hapa mahali tunapokumbuka wenzetu ambao wameuliwa huko nchini Kongo, kabila la Wanyamulenge. Ni vita ambazo zimechukua muda mrefu, tukiuliwa kiolela bila yule ambaye anaweza kututetea, bila yule ambaye anaweza kutusikia. Hata leo ambayo tunapoongea hayo maafa tunayo hata sasa, ambapo mimi nakwambia watu wanaendelea kuuliwa vibaya. Mimi ni miongoni mwa wale ambao nimejeruhiwa kupitia hizo vita. Unaona, sina viungo, sina mikono, hata na pande zingine ambazo nimeumia vikali kupitia miaka mingi ambazo tumepitia hizo vita. Mpaka sasa hivi naendelea kuongea ama kulia ili Umoja wa Mataifa na nchi zingine zipate kutusikiza, kwa sababu tunateseka sana. Sijue kama swali hilo limejibika vizuri.
Lakini pia waweza tuelezea zaidi kisa, vile umesema umepoteza baadhi ya viungo vya mwili, unaweza tuelezea kisa labda kimoja, nini kilifanyika hiyo siku ambayo kisa hicho kilifanyika?
Ni vita ambazo zimeanza tangu awali, sikumbuke, lakini ni kama mwaka wa 1960 na 60 just. Lakini kwangu ni vita ambazo zimekuja, ilikuwa mwaka wa 2000 na 2019, ilikuwa December date 15. Alafu wao waasi wa majimaji wakajitokeza kwenye vijiji zetu wakatuvamia. Ilikuwa Sunday, tulikuwa church, tulikuwa kwa ibada. So wakati wameingia ndio wakaendelea kushuti hizo mabombe na masasi, ndipo nikashikwa na hiyo, so nikaletwa huku Nairobi kwenye matibabu.
So I don't know whether I can add in English.
So, first of all, start your introduction. Jina zote mbili.
Yes, by my name, I'm Zirimo Emmanuel. I'm the youth leader. I'm here speaking on behalf of the youth. So we are here to commemorate our heroes who have fallen at the battlefield when they are fighting on behalf of our community. Now, currently, they have said so many things. Currently, we are fighting the army of DRC, including the army of Burundi, including different militias, as they have said. They have done a coalition together, all of them. So they stood up to fight against our community since 2017 up to now. Currently, as we are speaking, the drones are doing bombardment. They are shelling the civilians in the villages. We have noticed recently some houses have been burnt by the bombs of drone. Even the hero that we have come to commemorate today has been shot by the drone. You can imagine, to the extent of sending a drone to kill somebody, a hero of our community who went there to fight so that our community who have been marginalized, discriminated, so that we may not be chased from our place. We stay in the high mountains of Minembwe, in the different places, high mountains, we stay there. In DRC, as they have said, in southern Kivu. So since that kind of war started, the general that we have come to commemorate today, he stood up. He was a colonel in the army of DRC. But when he heard about what is going on in our country, in our community, in our place, he stood up. He left the army he was serving. Then he went to stand together with the community so that he may at least call upon other kind of, so that he may call international organizational communities to come and stop the killing that was going on. Then they finally sent a drone to come and shoot him. They shot him. He was dead together with some other escorts who were surrounding him at one time. Then this man who is speaking, is the witness of what happened to him. He was fighting so that he may save, he may spare our people, our community. Then his hand was chopped, you can see. He was shot, then his hand was chopped. You know, now we are here to commemorate, and we call upon the international organization to kindly come and offer assistance, to come and give us justice and freedom. We need to live like others. So we need freedom, we need justice. Our community want to live in dignity and justice and freedom. Thank you.
Thank you so much. If you could get one lady at least to add on the same.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo unaweza anza kwa majina, waitwa nani? Majina yote mawili. Unafanya nini? Alafu mbona uko hapa siku ya leo? Unaweza kusimulia pia kisa kimoja, alafu
Okay, my name is Rosa Mapendo. I am a human rights activist. I'm from the US. I come for different reasons, but today is a commemoration to remember our hero who was killed. I am among the Manyamulenge community.
So what is the end goal? What do you want to achieve? What is that specific message you want to send maybe to the international community, human rights organization, and basically the world at large with regards to what is happening in the eastern part of DRC?
I believe most people, they still just ignore. That's why we want to raise our voice. This is not a start for today. It has been for a long time. Myself, I am a survivor from a genocide of Banyamulenge. I used to live in Kasai. My husband was killed. I was in prison with my 7 children, including pregnancy. Because what? Because I was a Banyamulenge, only for the reason. And I believe whole world, the whole nation, they try just to ignore. They look aside. Right now, my village, my people, my parents, my aunt, my uncles, they are in a situation no one can believe. They are in lack without even internet. Because our own government, it try to silence, to do with nobody know it. So we are crying for help. Please, anyone who can take an action, please don't listen to us for nothing. We have been cried, we did the protesting, and the whole world is looking at what? Is looking at people like they are playing a game. Please, this is not a game. This is our parents. Drone without a plane, without a pilot. Because they send a drone without a pilot, because themselves they're scared to die. Why are you scared to die? You go to kill the parents over someone. Our life is a matter. Our life is a matter. We are human being as anyone. We are people who have a potential. Also, this is our country. Is where we come from. So, is a mistake to be a Munyamulenge? Is a sin? Is a criminal? Somebody to come, our own government, pay another government, other countries, to call to kill his own citizen. Please, the people who understand our voice, please don't ignore. Don't try to look aside, because it's our own parents. This is not a history, and this is not, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sometimes it hurts to see whole nation try to ignore when our people are dying. People are lacked. Government is assuring our people no one have access to hospital. No one have, we cannot even people who are wounded to take them to the hospital. It's the people who are not have any access to any life. They have no source, they cannot, what do they want to do? Please, the people who are here, it's not good. And the whole nation silent. I know genocide have happening. People try to say never again. Never again. Is it a business? Can they do under business more than that? If the people want to take a mineral, take it, but let us live. like everybody. That's the most cry out. I hope someone can take an action. Human rights, United Nations, peacekeeper, people knew for sure, whole world. That's most important. We are crying for help as a Banyamulenge. Right now we come to remember the man who sacrificed his own life to go to help his parents. He was killed with our own government. So what can we do? So.
Thank you. Is there anyone with a question? Perhaps maybe there is something you have left out.
Well,
being a human rights defender, what are some of the injustices that are happening to the people?
The most injustice is to see people are being killed, people try to ignore. And the most victim is women and children. Women have been raped. All the people who are 100 have been shot because they cannot run. So, like injustice, we need justice. We cry for justice.
The government stopped investing.
The government, our own government. What exactly? We was divided by border. So what can we do? People come to take us, to kill us in our own country. We are not, look how many thousand refugees. They are running away because they try to have a life, just to live, not because the other countries are better than us. As you know, Congo is a very rich country. So, it's not mean we run for hungry. No, we're seeking for life. We are seeking for life for our own parents as well. This, to be honest, for myself, I have an orphanage. So, okay.
Kwa majina naitwa Steven, wacha niweze kuuliza mchungaji. Mnapolia kwamba mmeteuliwa kuwa nyinyi ndio mnafaa muweze kuuliwa kila siku, akiwateuliwa kwamba nyinyi si Wakongomani, na government ya Kinshasa inaonyesha kwamba kati ya government kuna Wanyamulenge ambao wanaserve kwa government hiyo. Hao Wanyamulenge ambao wako kwa government ya Kinshasa ama ya Kongo, hawezi kuwa wao ndio kisa na maana sababu ya mataifa kutoweza sikia kilio chenu?
I think it's not. Everybody mean corruption. There is so big corruption. Our own government. Everybody you know about money. You can sell even your own brother. But those people who are standing with the government, to be honest, is just like used as a screen. But what is going on inside? See, that's what they are saying. But they have like satellite. They can see what is going on. So, I believe it's not like that. It has been not today. It has been to happen to me. I told you, 1998, I was under guns, 24 hours, 7 days a week after they killed our husband. I am a widow from my own government. They came to take me from my own house. They took everything. They say, put your hands on. The people, they try to say you are Rwandese. To be Rwanda is, we are not a crime. It's not a crime. To look like how we look, they look at just a morphology. They say you look like Rwanda. So what? God created one. My God, we come from one person. Doesn't matter how we look like. We are criminal to be killed.
Yeah, nitaongeza kidogo. Unajua hii genocide ambayo imefanyika kwetu ni kitu ambao imepangwa. Na imepangwa kwa sababu kuna militias groups kutoka nchi tofauti. They were hired by government. Number 2, hiyo unajua the last step of genocide, wale wamefanya genocide wana deny by destroying the evidences. Wanaweza tumia some of our people ambao wako corrupted, but the evidences ziko pale, lakini wanajaribu destroy the evidences. Number 2, wanajaribu blame the victims. That is hiyo ndiyo protocol ya genocide. Number 3, ile kitu kingine wanafanya ile kitu kingine wanafanya ya mwisho ndiyo to destroy the evidences. Wanataka kuchukua some of our people, wanawatumia ili kuweza kushuhudia Lakini hata sasa hivi tunaongea, drones zimetumwa na serikali, zimeua hata wamama. Kuna shoshoa miaka 100 hapa 80 ameuliwa na government kwa kushutiwa marisasi. So that is the living evidences ambazo ziko kwetu. Yeah, hiyo ndio kitu ningejibu kwa.
I have a question. When Uvira was taken with M23, why people tell them to leave without protection, to protect the civilian? Why, and after that, people look aside? Now, the reason the militia are going to our mountain for High Plateau Minembwe, because the United Nations, let me say that, opened the door for them. But when...
Yeah, nikuongeza kidogo. So, nikimongeza kidogo, sababu hawa watu wanatuua kwetu sisi Wanyamulenge. Ni Maimai, ni wa Burundi, na hawa watu wameletwa na serikali. They are rebels ambao wanajulikana na wanapewa mshahara na government. We have the evidences ya salary, wakishuhudia salaries wanapewa na serikali kwamba wamekuja kuua Wanyamulenge na kuchoma vijiji zao. So na wamestop investigation kwamba hakuna mtu anaweza endelesha investigation. Nitasema kidogo kuhusu genocide ya Burundi. Genocide ya Burundi ni nani angefuatilia investigation ya huyu mtu mwenye alisema mwenyewe kwamba amekuwa Wanyamulenge? Government Katumba. Government ya Kongo ndiye ingefuatilia Agathon Rwasa. Lakini wali stop investigation sababu walikuwa wameshirikia hicho kisa cha kuwa Wanyamulenge.
Mmesema kwamba you're commemorating a hero. Are there maybe other people who have been killed that you're also commemorating?
Yeah, okay. We are not only celebrating our hero. We are also remembering our victims who died. Our hero died just not because he want to come and die, but because he want to save our community. Ambao waliuliwa serikali ikiangalia ilikuwa na majukumu ya kulinda raia, ikashindwa, ikashirikiana kuwaua, ndio sababu walikuja. That's why we are here to commemorate.
Okay, mara tena hatukuja kucommemorate kama hivi, bali tunakuja kulalamika. Tunalalamikia Umoja wa Mataifa, tunalalamikia nchi zote za Afrika, kwa nini sisi kubaguliwa kama mbuzi? Kwa nini kuuliwa kila siku? Mara tena hawa unaowasema kwamba ni wako wa upande wetu, hao hawawezi hata kufika Minembwe. Wakifika nao watauliwa kwa sababu ya ile sura yao. Tafadhali, unajua kama mpaka leo hakuna mtu anaweza kutoka Minembwe aende nafasi nyingine. Ni wanafungiwa hapo na hakuna mtu atatoka, hakuna soko, hakuna dawa, hakuna kitu gani. Swali langu la mwisho ni hili, kwa nini mataifa yote miaka karibu 60 hivi hawaoni mateso yetu, hawasikii kilio chetu, hawawezi kutusaidia? Why?
Yeah, hata kwetu sahihi hakuna network. Hakuna network. Watu hakuna mobility, hakuna hospitals. Mtu akiumia huko hata hana haki ya kwenda hospitali. Hana hospitali, hana network, hana chochote ambacho hata vya msingi kwa maisha ya mwanadamu hawana.
Network wanakata kwa sababu ya kuexecute ile genocide walichoma.
Wengine waliuliwa na jeshi la Burundi kwa sababu wanataka kupita waende kutafuta chakula. Wanauliwa, wamama wanauliwa, wanajeuriwa kwa sababu ya kwenda kutafuta chakula.
Asanteni sana. Kuna swali na mimi nitaweza nikauliza, lakini kwa majina mimi naitwa Rugenza TV. Aje mnajua government zinaua wa Kongo huko, kuna militiani wa Burundi, kuna militiani hata ya Umoja wa Mataifa wa mmoja wao wako pamoja ndani. Message gani mnaweza pea kwa government ya Burundi iache kuua Wakongomani wakiwa huko Kongo? Hata wa Tanzania wako ndani mpo mpaka saa hii, hata saa hii tunaongea vita iko ndani saa hii. Mimi ni journalist na ni kitu nashuhudia. Hata kwa wale wenye ambao waliuliwa, kuna mkubwa wangu mwenye tunatoka tumbo moja, alikatwa akachomwa, walimkula kama nyama choma. Hiyo mimi mwenyewe niko na hiyo ushuhuda. Mkubwa wangu tunatoka tumbo moja. Sasa anaitwa Ntayobera Rugenza, ndio sisi. Sasa ni nini haswa mnaweza ambia government ya Burundi, government ya Tanzania, hata na Umoja wa Mataifa wanatuangalia hata mpaka hawashughuliki na shida yetu la Wakongomani? sana sana kabila la Watusi la Banyamulenge ndio wanauliwa usiku na mchana. Ni nini haswa message mnaweza mkapeana? Ndio dunia mzima hapa tuko na majournalist wengi, kuna majournalist kutoka hapa Kenya, Citizen News, wengine wote mko wengi. Peana message yenu ndio, alafu dunia ijue kile ambacho kinaendelea huko.
Tafadhali, sisi hatukuja kwa sababu ya hatuambii Warundi tu. Tunawaambia East Africa Community, tunawaambia ulimwengu mzima. Sisi si wakuuliwa, lakini ni wakuchungwa kama watu wengine. Tunatamani kuishi, tunatamani kuwepo. Hawa Warundi ni neighbors zetu, afadhali waache kutuua, afadhali washiriki katika kutuokoa.
I think ndeka mvuge gutya muci wacu kamvuge mu Kinyamurenge acha niongee kwa ndabwira abantu bose tuvuge turiko turavuga i Burundi.
Nitawaambia watu wote kwa sababu tunataja kuhusu Burundi.
Nisoni zikomeye,
ni aibu kubwa
nimba ushobora gushakira ibyo kurya kukwica umuvyeyi nkuwa uhayurengera,
na kama unaweza kutafuta lidhiki kwa kumuua mzazi ambao ungestahili kumulinda.
Ibi bintu hazogera igihe,
itafika wakati
habe n'Imana yaturemye,
hata Mungu muumba
ntihaye birebera,
na yeye hatazami tu hivyo.
Hari ijambo ry'Imana riza rivuga ngo urabikora nkakureka.
Kuna neno la Mungu lisemalo unatenda hivyo na ninakuacha,
ukibwira kuko duhwanye nawe,
na unafikiria ya kwamba tunalingana na wewe.
Ikavuga ngo ari ku munsi umwe,
na Mungu akasema kuna siku moja
ngo nzabishira ku mugaragaro,
nitaweka hadharani.
Nukuri turababaye,
tunahuzunika
kubona abavyeyi bacu,
kuona wazazi,
kuona bamushenge,
kuona mashangazi wetu
badafite naho boja kwa muganga,
bila kupata hata hospitali ambapo wanaweza kwenda.
Government y'u Burundi,
serikali ya Burundi,
Imana yo mwijuru,
Mungu wa mbinguni
ibababarire,
aweze kuwasamehe,
ariko ivyo muhaye mukora,
lakini yale ambao wanatenda
bizabakurikirana,
itaweza kuwarudilia nyinyi,
kubera amaraso y'abana b'Abanyamulenge,
kwa sababu ya damu ya vijana wa Nyamulenge
muhamushaka musangi wabo,
ambayo munatafuta kwenda kumwanga kwao,
mubizi neza ko ariho bavuka,
na mkijua ya kwamba huko ni kwao ambapo wamezaliwa,
ariko kubera amafaranga,
lakini kwa sababu ya pesa ambazo mmepewa,
nukuri mukagenda kwica abavyeyi
na munaenda kuua wazazi wetu.
Ibi muzovuga ngo mwari imandwa cyangwa ndi mwari mubizi?
Je, mutajielezaje ya kwamba hamkuwa mnajua amala?
Imani bababarije,
Mungu awasamehe.
Second of all,
tapili,
we are crying for nation.
Tunatetea haki katika mataifa.
Ibi everybody knows what is the situation. We are crying for help. Crying for help, injustice, to help our parents. They have to have access for medical assistance. They have, imagine they are fighting like 18 a drone in the same small city. Imagine, everybody have to imagine, if this one can be your mother, if this one can be your own brother and your own sisters, how can you do to bring it to peace? What can we do? We cry for you because you have opportunity to stop this. If you don't stop this, you are not thinking about a human being, because a human is a human like yourself. We are crying for children, young boys who have a pattern like your own. Why you want other boys, just people to be killed for no reason? Today you say we come to remember the hero. Our hero we come to remember today is somebody who took an action. He was working in government, but because his own people, his parents was being killed, his car was taken away, his house was burned, he come, he take an action. That's why we come to remember here. And he gave his life for his own people. It's not one, it's many. But that one, he was stepping out to take an action. United Nations, we want you to take an action. God bless you for your understanding. I believe you understand. If you don't, just don't ignore like how you do every single day.
imitima yacu.
You can see the grief and sorrows in your heart.
Uhumuriza imitima yacu.
Continue to comfort our life.
Kandi ureba akarengane kacu.
And see the injustice we are facing.
Numara utugirire neza.
Do good to us.
Kandi ututabare.
And give help to us.
Listen
to us, Lord. At this part to us. Father, give help and give justice to us. You are the one who has created us. You create us to be in the high mountains of TRC. You give us a place. We have a land. Continue to give it to us. For you have created us to be there. Have mercy on us. Now give help to us. Give help to us, Lord Jesus Christ. Let your power. We need to live in TRC. We need to live in a land. We need to go back to our land. Give us our land. Now take us out of the nation. Take us back home. Give us back our land. Give us back our mountains. Give us back our dignity. Let the honor be yours, Jesus Christ. Help, Lord Jesus Christ, and give it us to us. Protect those who are in war. And do tremendous job, Lord Jesus Christ. Father, believe you, Jesus Christ. You are the author of peace. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, we pray and we believe. Amen. The chance to speak. Thank you. Before I start, I want to request those who have been wounded how to walk by fighting for themselves to kindly move forward and stand with me here, right here. Among them, there is one called Shaka that was shot recently and his hand was chopped. They have told me that has already arrived here. We kindly request you to hurry. Hurry up, please. Everybody that knows that we've been together there, back at home, fighting for our community, we kindly request you to move forward, to come quickly here. As they are still coming,
yes.
This one is called the Rutebuka. I think many of you knows him. They took him and arrested him. They arrested him hardly. We were thinking that he's going to die. He has arrived yesterday tonight. We went to welcome him at the airport. He's a man who is a hero, a great hero. This one is called Impore. I also welcomed him yesterday. He was shot by machine gun, 6 bullets. But he is still standing strong. These are the heroes. Give an round of applause to them. These left their pleasure. They didn't accept to be despised. They stood up to go and die along with their community. Truly, these are the men of great value to me. Because we don't have so many things to speak. I'm going to speak about our hero. What is a hero? A hero is the person who pursues what he is determined for. What he was determined for, and it becomes an tremendous job for him, which has the importance and the benefit to many people. And he does it with perseverance and also great determination and commitment.
ubundi ubutwari
a hero
ni indangagaciro ikomeye cyane
is one of the values, the great values of a person,
iva ku bushobozi
which comes out of the great ability
bwo guhangana n'ubwoba
of facing the fear.
kandi ubutwari
And also being a hero,
ntibureba gusa intambara,
it's not just there because of war,
ahubwo bireba ibikorwa by'ubutwari
but it does the work of hero.
bifitiye abandi akamaro.
It does the activities of a hero which is beneficial to some other people.
Uwo muntu akiyima ibye kugira ngo abandi babone ubuzima.
Then that person does not see his own interest, but he sees the interest of others.
Urugero rw'ubwo butwari,
For example, of that kind of work of a hero,
twovuga nka mama Mapendo.
we can speak about our Mama Mapendo.
Niwe mu mama wampamagaraga wa mbere tureze muri iriya misozi.
She is the woman who could make a phone call when I was there.
Afite uruhuha rwacu,
With a great, he was anxious.
akarara yicaye ashakisha uburyo tubaho.
She wasn't sleeping because of how she was looking for how we can live.
Hamwe na mama Anastasia muri Amerika,
Along with another woman called Anastasia in US.
abo nabo ni Intwari ni mwakomera amashi.
That the heroine, you can give an round of applause to them.
Ubundi butwari
Being a hero,
ni ndangagaciro
it is the value
zidahungabana,
which can never be shaken, unwaved,
kandi n'ubushobozi bwo kuvuga ukuri.
and the ability to speak the truth.
Nubwo biba bimeze gutyo,
Even though it is like that,
uwo muntu arahagarara,
that person stood strong.
agahagarara ku kuri.
He can stand strong to defend the truth.
Abarwanywa n'abantu bafite imbaraga zikomeye,
Even though he's fighting with the people with great powers,
ariko ahagarara mu kuri.
but he stands to defend the truth and justice,
Ageze ku ntego
up to reaching to the core,
cyangwa kuri icyo gikorwa cy'ikirenga gifitiye abandi akamaro.
or to the great work that is determined for.
Ndishimye cyane kubona rino teraniro.
I'm so glad to see this congregation or gathering.
Ibi binyeretse kuko muri Kenya mwese muri abarwanashyaka.
This shows me that here in Kenya, you're also the people are the hero people.
Ntaratangira kuvuga ubutwari bw'intwari yacu y'ikirenga General Makanika.
Before I start speaking about the tremendous job of our hero Makanika,
Ndashimira ubuyobozi bwa Siberka muri Kenya.
I want to be grateful to the leadership of Siberka here in Kenya,
Urangajwe imbere na Chairman Eric Gategeko.
led by Chairman Eric Gategeko.
Uyu ni umugabo dukorana ijoro n'amanywa.
This is a man whom we serve together day and night.
Ntabwo aryama ijoro n'amanywa turimo dukurikirana iby'ubwoko bwacu kugira ngo bubone amahoro.
He doesn't sleep or cease to continue pursue how our people can get served.
Mu myaka dukorana nawe tuza tugenda amajoro n'amanywa.
In the many very years we have been serving together, we work day and night.
Nta nenge nimwe ndamubonamwo na komite yose bakorana ya Siberka hano muri Kenya n'abarwanashyaka.
I have seen him as a great man.
Mu by'ukuri abantu nk'aba bose baba bari mu gikorwa cy'ubutwari.
So people like this who are doing the work for the sake of our community,
mureke tuba tubashimira bakiriho.
let us always give praises to them as they're still living.
Twagize ibyago bikomeye ubwoko bwacu.
We face so many troubles.
Dupfusha abantu.
We lost our people.
Dukomerekesha abandi.
We have wounded others.
Kubu mwobona abantu tumaze gukomerekesha.
Up to today, we have so many people wounded. There are hundreds and hundreds of people wounded. Among them, one was shot 2 legs and 1 leg was amputated. People stood up.
muri Canada, Australia,
the women who are in Australia,
n'abandi hirya no hino,
others who are elsewhere,
batanze ibihumbi 8 by'amadolari,
they stood up and offered $80,000
kugira ngo uwo musore avurwe.
so that that man can be treated.
N'ubu turacyafite abandi barashwe mu mitwe.
Up to now, we still have others who have been wounded in their heads.
Ingingo zikomeye batobasha kuvurirwa muri ibi bihugu.
They have been wounded in their parts of the body that they can never be treated in these countries.
Wese wahagurutse akagira icyo akora ku isi.
But everyone who stood up so that he may give something in order to give treatment to these guys,
Imana umuhumugisha.
may God bless you.
Umuntu wese uzugira icyo akora.
Everyone who does something
atitaye ku magambo y'abantu babi banga ubwoko bwacu
without caring the bad speeches of our enemies,
ubona uw'agaciro gakomeye cyane.
that person is of a great value to us.
Mugende mukorere ubwoko.
Go and continue serving your people and the community.
Dutabara abacu bari mu kaga.
Give help to our community,
n'aba bantu bacu
which is facing so many challenges.
aba bantu bacu bakomeretse mu bagereho.
And let us go and give help to these who are wounded.
Abo abagabo babo batabarukiye ku rugamba n'abatabaye mu bagereho.
And those whom their husband have lost their lives in the battlefield,
ubwo n'ubutwari muzaba mukora.
please go and render a service to them. It is one of the work of a hero.
Abasore bamaze gutabara bavanga baja muri Congo.
After when our young men went to give a service to our people,
Ibyo ndabivuga gutyo.
let me speak like this.
Ndabizi kuko birazwi.
It is known by everybody.
Kuko tugenda gutabara abacu bari mu kibazo.
We always go to give help to defend our people.
Tutoreka kubatabara bari mu bibazo.
We can't remain silent when they are facing the killing.
Hari abarwanashaka batuye muri Arizona.
We have auto defense living in Arizona in the US.
Bakoze ikintu gikomeye.
They did a great job.
Baravuga ngo natwe tugomba gusigarana n'izi ngo zasigaye hariya muri Kenya.
They commit themselves to just continue look after the families who have been left here in Kenya.
Tukaza tubishurira amazu.
And also they are, every day they pay their house rent.
Barangajwe imbere na Dr. Rugira.
They are led by Dr. Rugira.
Ni bishop.
He's a bishop.
Yaba initiateur ukomeye cyane muri icyo kintu.
Is the initiator of that kind of solidarity they are having.
Bigenda byorohereza abantu bacu.
It has
bishura amazu.
So it has become an easy burden to our people to pay their house rent.
Muri bo benshi bagiye bananirwa.
Even though many of them have failed to continue doing it,
turongera kubakangurira babandi bakoraga n'abadakora.
We still ask them, we call upon them to just
yose kudufasha kuko dufite ibibazo bituremereye.
We ask them to wake up and continue serving their people,
badufatire ino miryango,
so that they can support these families.
Hari abirukanwa abana babo birukanwa ku mashuri.
There are those ones whom their children are being chased away from school.
Hari abana b'abatabazi bagenda ku ishuri batariye.
There are those ones who are the children of our heroes,
bakajana inzara bakayigarukana,
who go to school without eating and they come back with hunger.
Twese dufatikanyije mu by'ukuri ndumva ko ibintu.
Let's join our hands together so that we can give help to them.
Ndashimira abarwanashaka batuye muri Amerika.
Oh, I am so grateful for our auto defense living in US.
Ibyo baza bakora ku ruhande bitagaragara ni byinshi.
What they do behind the doors are very many.
Ndashimira abamama batuye muri Amerika.
Let me
barangajwe imbere na Anastasia.
Be grateful the team of women led by Anastasia in the US.
Ibikorwa bakora n'iby'ubutwari.
The great job you are doing reveals how you are a hero.
Ndashimira Mahoro Peace.
Let me thank the leadership for Mahoro Peace.
Ndashimira Gakondo.
Let me thank the leadership of Gakondo.
Ndashimira umuntu wese uzugira icyo akora.
Let me also thank everyone who does something on behalf of our people,
iwacu hongere habeho,
so that our land, our country, our place can continue to be.
Imana ibahe umugisha mwese.
May God bless you, all of you.
Muri make,
in brief,
twaje kwibuka ku nshuro ya mbere.
We've come to commemorate for the first time
Intwari yacu General Michel Makanika,
our hero General Michel Makanika.
hamwe n'abandi batabarutse rimwe ku rugamba,
together with different heroes who have fallen at the war.
abamubanjirije n'abarimo bapfuye umunsi.
Those who have preceded him and those who are still dying up to now.
Bose mbafashe nk'intwari z'ikirenga z'ubwoko bwacu.
I consider them as heroes of our people.
Kubanye nawe ibihe binini cyane.
As a person who have been together with him for a long time,
ndababwira ko kuriya yatabarutse nk'intwari y'ikirenga.
That our general died as a hero, a great hero.
Utabyemera uwo n'umwanzi wacu.
The one who doesn't consider this is one of our enemies.
Twabanye nawe ari umusirikari, nyamusirikari.
We've been together when he was still a soldier.
Kugenda kwe kwari gisirikari.
And he was working as a soldier.
Gutekereza ko yatekereza nk'umusirikari.
His thinking or the mindset he used to think as a soldier.
Yari umuntu ufite ubwenge budasanzwe.
He was a man of great wisdom.
Amagambo yavugaga yose wumvaga ari amagambo ateguye.
The word that he could speak, it was the word that you can hear, it is prepared.
Uburyo yateguraga ibintu bye urugamba rwiwe.
The way he was preparing his work that was doing military work.
Yari umuntu utasubira inyuma.
He was a person who could not withdraw from war.
Naruhaga kicara nkamubwira.
Then I used to sit and tell him.
Nkamubwira ati ko dushitse muri iki gihugu.
Now we have come to this country.
Tukaba dutangiye nta bushobozi dufite.
And we have started without having any support.
Kubera iki uje ku murongo wa mbere w'urugamba?
Why are you going at the front line?
Akambwira ngo
then he answered
me.
Then he said, once I go back,
ngo biba bisa nkaho tutaremesheje abantu.
It seems like we are not strengthening the young men we are using.
Yarambwiye ngo isasu rizafata umuntu.
He said a bullet that can shoot someone.
Cyangwa rizica umuntu.
A bullet that can kill someone.
Ntaho wori kwepera.
You can never escape it.
Yaravuze ngo twaje twiyemeje.
He said we come with determination.
Kugira ngo dupfane n'ubwoko.
So that we can die along with our people.
N'umuntu wagiraga ibyishimo byinshi.
He was a man of a great joy.
Ngombwira ko mbarambiye.
I don't know whether I have taken much time. He was a man of joy. With the love of the nation. With the wisdom and intelligence. A man who does not withdraw or run away from war. The person you have seen after 30 years, he could see him and tell the name of the person. The child that was born in his absence, he could see that child and also mention the family where he's related. And he was totally different from me. Because according to me, the person I have seen after 30 years, when I see him, I meet him, I couldn't even recognize him or her. I can't tell you how he was fighting the battle. He fought so many battles, thousands of battles. He used heavy weapons. Going back about him, to him, it's not an option. Now, what we want now today, many people expect us now to tell them the war, the battle he has fought. When we try to remember, the person who lived in Walikale place, he told me that our hero, he could not sleep, he could not cease to remember our people who are facing the challenges. Do you do the same? Do you cry for your people are being killed? So let everybody examine himself. He left Walikale and he went to Kinshasa.
Ni ibirometero 2000.
It is 2,000 kilometers.
Ariko kugira ngo aje mu Minembwe.
But for him to travel and go to Minembwe,
yanyuze mu bihugu 4 kugira ngo agere mu Minembwe.
It took him to pass through 4 countries so that he can reach to Minembwe.
Ubwo bwonyine ni ubutwari bukomeye.
That is one of the tremendous job that shows him that he was a hero.
kugira ngo atabare ubwoko.
The way, the path that he has used so that he may get to our place.
Zonyine ni inzira zitangaje n'ubutwari bw'ikirenga bukomeye.
It shows how he was a great hero.
Ubu nyine inzira zarabonetse zo gutabara.
Now we have the path or the way where we can pass so that you can go and give
abavuye mu gihugu.
The help to our people.
Aba bagabo bavuye mu gihugu ko barababwira ngo mutahe inzira zirahari.
These men are calling upon you so that you can go back home.
Ziteguye neza.
The path are there where you can pass.
N'amatika atwara abantu arahari.
Also, transportation is available.
Ariko abantu bakomeje kwinangira imitima.
So people are continuing
tuvuga ngo ano maraso y'ikirenga.
Keeping quiet.
Tuvuga ngo ayo maraso y'ikirenga.
But we are saying this blood, innocent blood,
y'intwari zacu
of our heroes who have fallen.
Dusaba abanyamurenge bose ku isi.
We kindly request all our people in the world
ngwabe amaraso y'ikirenga.
To be the blood that speaks greatly, to honor it,
tuyubahe,
so that you may respect it,
kugira ngo tuzogere ku ntego,
so that we can reach to we can achieve to the goals that we want to achieve. Let me say sorry to all the Banyamulenge who are living in the different places. Let me say, even though it is like this today, even though Uvira is like that, and our refugees are being settled in Kamanyola, do not be disappointed or giving up. There is a promise of peace. The promise that God has said, I have planted you in that land. And let not everybody to uproot us from that land. Be strong and continue to strengthen others. And stand up and give help to our people who are in danger. You have to leave your WhatsApp social medias. There is no any great work of asking news through the social medias. Stand up, please, and give help to our people. Others have died, have passed away. Those who are remaining are so lonely, and our land is so big. That is the word of request that we had today. Be strong. Be strong. Wipe away your tears. Our tomorrow is bright tomorrow. May God bless you so much. May God continue to do good to you. Thank you.
Let
me request the one who is leading the wives of auto defense to come forward and also give us her message. Thank you very much. Let me request my friends also to move forward so that we may stand together. And also, let me ask also the group led by Olivia called Wirira Murenge, to come and also stand here along with me. aduha icumbi amaboko yacu niyo yatsinsuye za Rwivuga shokomana za Rubugu birahunga imurenge habaho imfura zira.
Murakoze cyane.
Thank you very much.
Mbere ya byose,
first of all,
turashimira abantu
we thank all the people
bitabye kuri uno munsi mukuru wo kwibuka uyu mwene data n'abagenzi be baguye ku rugamba,
who have responded and come and attend this commemoration in order to remember our hero.
Tubaheza na pole,
and also we give our condolences to you
imiryango yose y'abanyamurenge
and all the families of Banyamulenge.
Mukomere mwihangane.
Continue to be strong.
Nubwo twahuye n'ibibazo byinshi,
even though we are in troubles,
ariko dufite Imana izadutabara.
but we have God who is going to give us help.
Ndashimira n'abagenzi banje hano,
And I also thank also my friends who are here,
bakomeje kwihangana.
have continued to be strong.
Hari abana b'abapfakazi batoya cyane,
There are some young women who are widows,
hari n'abagifite abagabo bakiri ruguru.
and others are still having their husbands who are fighting.
Ndabashimiye kwihangana kwanyu.
I really thank you for your patience. May God bless you.
Reka mbere ya byose mbanza nshimire.
Let me first of all thank.
Ndashimira umuryango w'abanyamurenge wose.
I am grateful for the community of Banyamulenge.
Bafatikanyije n'aba bana.
I am together with these young women.
Bakadushigikira muri byinshi.
Then you supported us in many things that we would require.
Imana yo mwijuru baheze umugisha.
May our God bless you so much.
Shimiye za Siberika zose za Nairobi.
We are grateful for Siberika of Nairobi,
babanye natwe muri byinshi,
who stood with us in many things we may require.
Tugira ibibazo tukabahamagara.
And when we face some of the challenges, we can make a phone call.
Imana ibahe umugisha.
May God bless you.
Turashimira abachairman bose.
We thank all the chairmen,
bayobowe na Gategeko,
led by Gategeko,
n'abagwanashaka bose ba Nairobi,
and all the auto defense of Nairobi,
babanye natwe mu buryo tutobona uko twabivuga,
who supports us in every way that we cannot mention.
Hano hariho abana batari bishoboye.
Here among us there are some women who could not support themselves.
Babirukana amazu buri munsi bakaburara.
They can lock their houses and each every day and they sleep without eating.
Ariko iyo tubiyambaje baratwegera bakaduha hafi cyane.
When we ask their support, they give support to us.
Abachairman bacu bagwanashaka bose kumwe.
Chairman and all auto defense men.
Imana ibaheze umugisha.
May God bless you.
Ndashimira abantu bo muri Amerika.
I also thank the people of US.
Babanye natwe mu bihe byose,
who stood with us in every situation.
Hari abo bagiriwe amahirwe bakabishurira amazu.
That those who got an opportunity to be paid their house rent.
Benshi bamaze gucogora.
Many of them have quitted.
Ariko nyine bagiriwe amahirwe bakabishura n'amezi 2 cyangwa 3. Imana ibahereze umugisha.
But others are still doing it.
Abona abantu bo muri Amerika mpanshimira.
Those are the people of US that I'm appreciating. And also abarwanashaka who are elsewhere in the world. May God continue to give more and more. You think about us and each every day. Then you stand with these women and each every time when they require your assistance. Even though I call them the young women, but they are grown up. But that is how I used to call them. May God bless you in all you have done. Let me also thank some other group led by Olivier.
abagabo bacu bagiye.
They have been with us since our men have left and went.
Abenshi muri mwebwe mwari mutarabyumva cyane.
When many of you could not understand this,
mwagaza muvuga ngo abagabo bacu batabaye kubera uburara babuze bananiwe n'ingo.
You used to say that our husbands have gone because of not being able to feed their families.
Tukabura nabo twabwira ikibazo dufite.
And also we miss whereby we can take our issues and also report it to them.
Bikatubabaza cyane.
It becomes a very big wound to us.
Kuko umugabo yaza asohoka mu nzu asize ibintu byose bidendeje.
Because a husband could leave a house and go.
Kubera ishaka agahaguruka akagenda.
But because of the zeal of going and support their people.
Simvuze kuko ari bose ariko habaga bamwe batubwira gutyo bikatuma nyine bitubabaza.
Some of the people could not understand this.
Ariko
but
uyu muryango wa Erira Murenge,
this Wirira Murenge family,
batubaye hafi cyane.
They've been with us.
Tukabahamagara mu gitondo na nimugoroba.
We used to call them in the morning and also in the evening.
Kababwira ngo hari abana bafungiye mazu.
Then we used to ask them to come and pay the house rent for the people whom their houses have been closed. And also we used to ask them for food. Those men, they used to support us. They support us. I really thank you very much. May our Heavenly Father bless you. You did an tremendous job to this extent. Since that time, they have never ceased to support us. They have continued giving support to us. Up to the extent everybody has understood this kind of work. And other people are still joining this family or group. We thank you. May our God bless you. So we thank everyone. Be strong, calm down. It's not easy. Today in our lives, we remember so many things that has happened. For me, I remember maybe my husband can even come back to life. It was a trouble to us to be hated by our nation. Reason why we are facing this killing. But let us be strong. There is a time where the sun is going to shine. And the people will have a time to laugh again. Even though many people will be dead, but other people will still live. God is going to let our people continue living. I really thank you very much. May God bless you. We have nothing to say about our heroes that we remember today. Our afande, our general, he died along with many soldiers. We thank those who stood together with our people back at home. Then our men and women, they became strong. Our land was deserted somehow. But when they went there, he brought them together and settled them. They led the war. Then when the full time came, they died.
mwarakoze.
Thank you.
Twabuze ahantu tubashira mu mitima haruzuye.
We don't have the place to
mirambo y'abana bacu
etch them in our heart.
Ariko turashima Imana.
But we thank our God.
Yadusigiye ikintu gikomeye.
He left us with a great legacy. Reason why we are still living and we are breathing up to today. We'll never forget you. We continue remembering your legacy. You will continue to remain in our heart. When he departed, we were so desperate. Then we were not able even to walk out. Then we say it is over. Our place in Mulenge is over. But after 2 days, the young men stood up in the gap. They stood up in the gap. That day, I will never forget in my life. When he died, the young men stood up. They stood up. Then they fight the enemy. We couldn't even wake up from our beds. Then we stand and then walk out. Then we say, even though it is like this, we still have some more men who are remaining. Then we thank God. I really thank those men who stood and also stands in the gap when our hero went and they continued to fight the battle. The last word as I'm winding up, we are still alive. We are still alive. Even you are still alive. Continue to have the great burden to look after these young women. They're still having less finances. Some of them, their houses are still being locked. Their children don't have the food to eat. Do not tire. We are still fighting our battle. Do not be tired. Continue to stand with us. Continue to come closer to us. God will reward you. Thank you. May God bless you. Thank you. So we have seen one of the guests we have invited who is from DCI. We may ask him to be upstanding. Our leader wants you to be upstanding so that he can welcome you. Just be upstanding. Thank you. Thank you. Can give an round of applause to him. Can give an round of applause. Thank you. Karibu. Today, as we remember our heroes who have died, most of all the families have lost their beloved ones. They have chosen one person to represent all the families. Let us request Pastor to just come and represent the other families. He is going to speak on behalf of all the families who have lost their beloved ones. Thank you. Let me request all the committee of Basinzira to just come here and stand with me.
Uyu ni umunsi ukomeye
This is a great day.
Aho amagambo yo mu kanwa kacu adashobora gusobanura ibyuzuye imitima yacu.
Whereby we cannot get the word to express what is in our heart.
Reka twese dukomeze twihangana.
Let us continue, be strong.
Nyakubahwa uhagarariye umuryango mugari w'abanyamurenge hano.
Honorable, the leader of our community here in Kenya.
Banyakubahwa bakuru b'amazu yose agize ubwoko bw'abanyamurenge n'abayagize.
Honorables, all the leaders of our families staying here in Nairobi in Kenya.
Bavandimwe mwese mwitabiriye uyu muhango wo kwibuka intwari yacu Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel.
Brethren who have come to attend this commemoration to remember our hero General Michel Rukunda.
N'abagenzi be twibuka kuri iyi tariki.
And the other friends who have fallen together with him.
Muryango bwite wa Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel.
Family of Rukunda Michel.
Batumirwa mwese mwaje kwifatanya natwe kwibuka no guha agaciro gakwiye intwari y'ubwoko.
All the invited guests who have come to commemorate the hero and the honor that we give to our hero.
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel.
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel.
Watabarutse kuri iyi tariki ya 19.
Who died on 19th.
Kwezi kwa kabiri.
In February.
Mwaka wa 2025.
In the year of 2025.
Nyakubahwa uhagarariye umuryango mugari w'abanyamurenge.
Honorable, who is standing representing the community of Banyamulenge.
Tubashimiye umwanya mwageneye umuryango wacu.
We thank you for the time you have given to our family.
Muri uyu muhango kugira ngo dufatanye kuririra.
In this commemoration that we have come to cry out.
Kwibuka
and remember
no guha agaciro intwari yacu twibuka uyu munsi.
And to give honor to our hero that we remember today.
Ni muri urwo rwego
it is in this way
dufashe uyu mwanya
we take this opportunity
kugira ngo twihanganishe umufasha n'abana bafande
given in order to send the word of condolence to the family of our beloved hero.
Twirwaneho
at the family of Kwibuka,
umuyobozi mukuru,
that he was their leader,
ndetse n'ubwoko muri rusange,
and also the community in general,
akaza kuzira,
that he has offered himself to go and service them and died.
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel,
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel,
ni muntu ki mu muryango wacu?
Who is he in our family?
Rukunda Michel ni mwene nyakwigendera Rutubuka Pierre na Sada,
is the son of Tubuka and Sada.
Yavukiye mu Gitoga.
He was born in Gitoga in 1976.
Akura nk'abandi bana bose.
He grew up like other children. He went to school.
Akora imirimo yose ikorwa n'abandi bana.
He did many activities that other children does.
Igihe cyaje kugera.
The time came.
Ahunga igihugu.
He fled.
Hamwe n'abandi benshi.
Together with some other many people, he found himself in the country of Rwanda. After a short while, after a short while, in 1997, he stood up with other men. They went and gave support to the parents who were being killed in their country of DRC. Rukunda Michel, he married to a wife, and God gave the family. He left us with a wide family. Rukunda Michel, he was a very great stronghold. He did an tremendous job that we cannot mention. Among them is helping the brothers, caring about the widows and orphans.
mu muryango
in the family,
no gufasha abakene,
and also support the poor people.
ishaka n'ubutwari bye
And his work of being a hero,
byahesheje ishema umuryango.
it has given a honor to the family.
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel,
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel,
nk'intwari y'ubwoko n'igihugu cyacu,
as a hero of our community and also the nation of
guhera mu
Congo.
mwaka w'igihumbi kimwe magana icyenda mirongo icyenda na gatanu,
In 1995,
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel
Lieutenant
Makanika
General Rukunda Michel
yari
Makanika,
akiri umusinzira,
he wasn't anymore umusinzira.
ahubwo imyaka y'ubusore bwe
In his youth,
kugeza abaye umugabo,
up to when he became an adult,
yayihariye gukorera igihugu.
he offered them to serve the country.
Guhera ico gihe
Since that time,
yabaye umusirikari
he became a soldier
wa AFDL,
of AFDL.
nyuma aba umusirikari wa RCD,
Then he became a soldier of
hanyuma
RCD.
aza kuba inyeshamba,
Then
arwanya leta,
he became a militia and
hamwe
fought
n'abagenzi
against the
be.
government along with his friends,
aho yaje kuva yiyunga na leta,
whereby he came to join the government back
kugeza umunsi yafataga icyemezo
up to when he decided
cyo gusiga icubahiro cye,
to leave the honor he had in the
umugore
military
n'abana be,
of DRC,
ndetse n'inyungu zose,
the family and also children.
atabara ababyeyi bari atabara ababyeyi
He went and gave
bari
support.
bugarijwe na mayimayi,
He went and supported the
FDLR,
parents who have been being killed by Mai FDLR,
na leta ya Kinshasa,
and also the government of
icyo gihe
DRC.
yari cisha inyuma ya mayimayi.
At that time, the government was still hiding themselves behind the militias.
Aho yanyuze hose
Wherever he passed through,
yaranzwe n'ubutwari,
he was shown by his hero he had
ku rugamba ndetse no mu yindi mirimo
at the battlefield or in
ya
other
gisirikare
activities of his military personnel
yagiye ashingwa.
that he was given.
Tutibagiwe ibikorwa by'iterambere
Without forgetting the activities of
ahantu henshi
development
hatandukanye.
in many places.
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel
Lieutenant General Rukunda
hamwe
Michel,
n'abagenzi be bakoze imirimo ikomeye
together with the others, they did a great job
yo kurwana ku babyeyi
to fight for our people
n'ibyabo bike byari bisigaye.
and also fighting for our belonging.
Yahuje abantu bose,
He brought together all the people
atavangura,
without
yakemuye
discrimination.
ibibazo hagati y'abaturage,
He came even and solved the issues and the problem among our
yatoje
people.
abasore uburyo bwiza bwo kwirwanaho,
He trained our young men how to fight for themselves.
yashyizeho umurongo ngenderwaho kugira ngo
He has put the guideline directives
mu mirwano hatabamo akajagari.
how they can fight their enemies without being in disorder.
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel Makanika,
yitaye ku mfubyi n'abapfakazi
he cared about the widows and orphans
basizwe n'abasirikari baguye ku
who
rugamba
have been left behind by their parents who have fallen at the
mu bihe
battlefield
bitandukanye.
in different seasons.
Yubakiye abatabazi ingo,
He gave houses to so many auto defense.
kandi bose akabagabira inka.
They got married. He's the one who supported their marriage.
Yahuje amatorero,
He joined together the
yari amaze
churches
imyaka myinshi,
which had so many years
yaracanye umubano,
in differences.
kandi ibi byazanye ububyutse mu matorero.
And this has brought a revival in churches.
Yabwirije ijambo ry'Imana,
He preached the word of God.
akoresha ibiterane bikomeye
He hosted so many conferences
mu matorero atandukanye.
in different churches.
Yubakishije imihanda,
He has constructed the roads
ibiraro
and the bridges,
n'ibindi bikorwa by'amajambere.
and some other different
Ibi
infrastructural
byose
activities.
yabifatiganyaga
This one, he was doing it
no gukumira ibitero byose
together with the fighting against the enemies
byagabwaga buri munsi
that was
ku
being
baturage banze gusiga gakondo yabo.
the attacks that used to attack our people.
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel,
yubatse igisirikare cy'umwuga
he built a professional military
Kandi
personnel
gikomeye.
career activities,
kandi gikomeye.
which is very strong.
Yagaruriye ubwoko bwose icyizere cyo kubaho.
He brought back hope to our community.
Abantu bose bari bamaze guhambira,
People who were so desperate,
utwabo ngo bahunge,
who were ready to run away,
bongeye gutura,
He brought them back and settled them
kugeza ubu
in the land up to now.
Nubwo umutekano
Even though the security
utaraboneka nkuko wifuzwa
is not found as we want it to be.
Nyakubahwa Perezida w'umuryango mugari,
Honorable the leader of our community,
iyerekwa rya Rukunda Michel,
the vision of our Rukunda Michel,
tiryigeze rigarukira mu muryango wacu,
it did not stop from our family only, whereby he was born.
Ahubwo
but
iyerekwa rye ryari rigari cyane,
his vision was very wide.
Ryarengaga umuryango we bwite,
it was beyond his family,
umuryango wose w'Agasinzira,
the whole family of Basinzira,
ubwoko bw'Abanyamulenge,
the whole community of Banyamulenge,
ndetse n'igihugu,
and also generally the country in general.
Twirwaneho ubwoko bw'Abanyamulenge ndetse n'abatutsi bose n'abatutsi bari muri rusange,
the community of Banyamulenge and the ethnicity at large,
igihugu cya gakondo ndetse n'akarere k'ibiyaga bigari,
the land and also the Great Lakes.
Twabuze intwari ikomeye,
we have lost our great hero,
twabuze umuhanuzi ukomeye,
we have lost our prophet
w'ibihe byose
of all times.
Nidukomeza kuzirikana amagambo ye meza,
if we continue to remember his good words,
azatubera urumuri,
he will become a shining light,
urumuri rutazima,
he will become unceasing light to our life, which will lead us
kandi heza twifuza
unto our destiny.
Gushimira.
Let us give the thanksgiving.
Umuryango wacu,
our family,
urashimira Imana yaduhaye Rukunda Michel.
Thank our God who has given Rukunda Michel to our family as the great gift to us,
n'intwari yiyongera ku rutonde rw'izindi,
as a great hero together with the many heroes
zitangiye ubwoko,
who have offered themselves in order to defend their community. We thank our God
for Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel,
for Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel.
Yadusigiye umufasha n'abana.
He left us with support.
Tuzakomeza.
He left us with his wife and children, and we will continue to remember him.
Umuryango urashimira umuryango uhuza Abanyamulenge ari wo gakondo.
Our family thank the family which is Gakondo, who has accepted the date of today to be now put there as the date to be remembering our hero, the hero of our community.
Bityo ukaba umwanya wo kuzirikana,
and it is the time to consider
izindi ntwari zose
some other heroes
zitangiye ubwoko
who have offered their lives
ndetse no kurushaho
for the many lives of many,
gusobanukirwa
and also to continue to come to an understanding
n'icyo kwirwanaho bisobanura
how defending ourselves what it is
mu mateka y'ubwoko bwacu,
in the history of our people.
Turashimira Twirwaneho,
we thank Twirwaneho,
iyobowe na General Charles Sematama,
led by Charles Sematama,
itaraciwe intege,
who does not disappoint,
no kubura umuyobozi wabo mukuru,
who are not disappointed by the loss of their leader,
ikiremamwe imbaraga zidasanzwe,
by they became together strong,
ikaba ikomeje guhagarara kigabo,
it is continuing standing as great men,
mu kurengera inzirakarengane,
continuing supporting and standing in the gap and fighting against the enemies.
Mukomere,
be strong,
uko byagenda kose,
the way it is,
twese ikivi tuzacuza,
we will continue.
Turashimira ubufatanye bwa MRDP,
we thank all the work of MRDP and also AFC
muri rusange,
generally,
bwafashije cyane mu gukomeza gukumira,
who has continued giving support and also
no guhasha
stop the attack of the enemy,
baharanira kubaho kw'abanyamuke,
and also fighting for the living of the minority.
Turashimira imiryango,
we thank all the families,
amatsinda y'abagira neza,
groups and organizations,
abantu ku giti cyabo,
people individually,
batigeze bahwema kwita ku muryango wa Lieutenant General Michel,
who did not stop to support the family of General Rukunda Michel.
Ibyo mukora turabizirikana,
what you do, we consider and we remember them.
Gakomeye,
we remember and we consider them.
Imana izabibahembere.
May God continue to bless you.
Gusaba.
Request.
Nyakubahwa muyobozi,
honorable our leader,
banyakubahwa muteraniye hano,
all the honorables who are gathered here today,
watwishe
the one who has killed us,
ntaho yagiye.
he did not go anywhere.
N'ubu icumu riracabanguye.
Even now the spear is ready. He's ready now to
aracyakomeje
spear to us.
gucura imigambi mibisha.
He's continue making the bad plan
wo kurimbura,
to kill,
ngo akazacika ku icumu,
so that if no one could not be spared,
kazangazwe,
so that no one could be spared, or the one who has been spared, so that he can run away.
Niduhaguruke twese,
let us stand together
mu bumwe bwacu,
in our unity and solidarity.
turwanye agasuzuguro.
Let fight the despisement.
Isi ntidufitiye imbabazi.
The world has no mercy on us.
Intsinzi yacu,
our victory,
n'ukwirwanaho,
is fighting for ourselves,
mu bwubahane,
in honor,
no mu bufatanye,
in respect, and also
n'abandi dusangiye gupfa no gukira.
And those whom we join together in fighting for ourselves. We say this.
Umugabo umwe agerwa kuri nyina.
Continue.
Ubumwe nizo mbaraga.
Unity is power.
Kandi tuzirikane ko,
let us continue to understand this,
akimuhana kaza imvura ihise,
that the support of outside comes after the rain.
Kwibuka Lieutenant General Michel,
commemorating Lieutenant General Kunda Michel,
kwiza,
which is good,
no gushira mu bikorwa amagambo akomeye,
it is to put together all the great word
yaturaze,
that he has left us with a legacy, as a legacy,
akubiye mu mbwirwa ruhame,
which he has spoken in an open way,
ze zitandukanye,
which he has spoken when he was speaking openly.
Dusoza,
as you wind up,
nyakubahwa muyobozi,
honorable our leader,
banyakubahwa muteraniya,
all the honorables who are here,
umuryango w'abasinzira,
the family of Basinzira,
wongeye kubihanganisha.
We are also saying sorry for you,
mwese,
all of you.
Ubizeza ubufatanye busesuye, ubizeza ubufatanye busesuye,
and we assure you that
mu bikorwa byose bigamije ubutabazi,
we will be together in doing all the activities that will support our community,
ubumwe rusange,
the unity,
no kwitangira amahoro,
and also determining our commitment for the peace.
Umuryango mwiza wa Afande,
will continue to take care of the family of our Afande as he left us,
no kuzirikana umurage w'ubutwari,
and also continue to remember the legacy he has left us with.
Harakabaho Intwari Rukunda Michel,
let there be the hero Rukunda Michel,
harakabaho Twirwaneho,
let there be Twirwaneho and the AFC,
harakabaho ubwoko bwacu,
let there be our community,
harakabaho inshuti z'ubwoko,
let there be the friends of our community,
harakabaho imurenge,
let there be Mulenge,
n'igihugu cyacu cya Kongo,
and also the country of Congo.
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel,
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel,
komeza uruhukire mu mahoro,
continue to rest in peace
ya Nyagasani,
of our Lord.
Abawe uzaduhora mu mitima.
Your people will continue to keep you in their hearts.
Murakoze.
Thank you.
Turabashimiye.
We thank you.
Muri iryo jambo rero,
in this word,
reka nze kubafasha kubasaba,
let me request you,
muhuwa agaciro intwari y'ikirenga,
give honor to our great hero,
no guha agaciro intwari zose zasinziriye,
and also in giving honor to all the heroes who have fallen, who have died.
Reka dufate no mwanya duhaguruke.
Let us be upstanding, all of us. Let us stand up so that you can remember them. Thank you. You may be seated. Going to use the shortest time possible.
Kubabonye gahunda ishobora kugenda ihinduka hanyuma kuba ari inyuma iminota yanyu ishobora kuza kuba mike muze kubyara.
Those who are still going to have the speeches, you are going just to speak in a brief because our time is over.
Murakoze.
Thank you.
Reka nsabe abakiredi
Let me request all the child ladies
bahaguruke bose baze duhagararane hano.
to stand up and join me here so that you can stand together.
Barimo kuza nanone.
As they are still coming,
reka dushimire abantu bose babonye umwanya wo kuza kugira ngo dufatikanye muri uyu munsi wa none.
Let us thank everybody who has come to join us so that we may commemorate the day of today.
Nashimiye abakiyaredi bose babonye umwanya wo kuza.
I thank all the child ladies who have gotten an opportunity to come.
Shimiye abamama bose bagize akarere ka Nairobi.
Also thank all the women of this area of Nairobi.
Shimiye abantu bose abatumirwa bose Imana ibaha umugisha.
I thank all the invitees who have come.
Reka tuje ku ijambo ry'uyu munsi.
Let us proceed to the word of today that we have prepared.
Kwibuka ku nshuro ya mbere General Rukunda Makanika.
To remember for the first time our Lieutenant General Rukunda Michelle Makanika.
Hamwe n'izindi ntwari zarangiranyije nawe.
Together with some other heroes who have died along with him.
Bavandimwe,
brethren,
abaserukiye imiryango,
those who have represented their families,
amakanisa na shikama,
churches shikama,
babyeyi inshuti zacu,
parents, our friends,
abitavye uyu muhango mwese,
all of you have responded to this commemoration.
Abakuru n'abato turabasuhuje.
Young and old, we greet you.
Tunabifuriza gukomera kuri uyu munsi.
And I wish you to be strong on today.
Nkuko mwese uyu munsi muwuzi,
as you know the day of today,
duhujijwe no kwibuka intwari yacu General Rukundwa Michelle.
We are joined together to remember our hero Rukunda Michelle,
wadukuwemo tutamwangaga,
who passed away not because we hate him,
hamwe n'izindi ntwari zose zatabarukanye nawe,
together with some other heroes who have died along with him.
Mu gihe abanzi b'imurenge bagabaga ibitero by'ubwiyahuzi,
by the time when our enemies have attacked our place,
ubwo General Michelle n'abandi batanze ubuzima bwabo,
that is when Rukunda Michelle and the others have passed away,
kugira ngo imurenge abayituye babeho,
so that the citizens of Minembwe or Mulenge in general can have peace.
Tuje kwibuka General Michelle.
We have come to remember General Michelle.
Tuje kwibuka ibigwi bye.
We've come to remember his legacy.
Tuje kwibuka amateka ye yaturemeye.
We've come to remember his history as he created in our life.
Tuyakunde.
Let us love it.
Tuyavuge kandi tuyigire.
Let us speak it and learn from it.
Kandi tuyagira yacu.
And let us make it ours.
Kuko kubaho kwacu bizava mu kwigwanaho kwacu.
Because our living depends on how we fight for ourselves.
Aya mateka tuvuga arimo kuzirikana urugamba rwo kwanga urupfu.
The history that we speak is to stand up and fight against the enemies who are standing to uproot us from our place.
Wagasuzuguro batuziza ko uko twavutse.
The war that are fighting us because of how we were born.
General Michelle yadusigiye irage ryo kwitaho imfubyi n'abapfakazi.
General Michelle left us with the work of caring about widows and orphans.
N'imiryango yabo yasizwe.
And also the families that have been left behind.
Tuyihumurize.
So that we can comfort them.
Tuyifate mu mugongo.
So that we can continue to carry them on our back.
Ikindi tuzirikana nuko yaharaniye ubumwe bwacu ngo tubeho.
We also consider how he fought for our living, our unity, solidarity.
Kandi tubumwe kuko ubumwe nizo mbaraga zacu.
To be in unity because in unity there is power.
Dukorere hamwe tudacitse intege.
Working together without being discouraged or disappointed.
Dukore cyane kuko twikoreye umukingi wacu n'uwabadusize.
Working hard because we are the one who are carrying what he has left with us.
Twirinde imvugo z'amacakubiri.
Let us put away all the speeches of hatred, division,
imvugo zidahumuriza kandi zidahesha agaciro ubwoko bwacu.
the speeches that does not give honor, that does not comfort our people.
nk'ababyeyi babyaye bagaheka,
as a parent who have given birth and also we raised up children,
turasaba leta ya Kongo n'amahanga kunamura inkota bashinze mu bwoko imaze guhindura imiryango incike.
we would like to request the government of DRC, also international communities, to stand up and give justice to our community.
Dushimira ibihugu dusuhukiyemo,
and also we thank the country that has given us a refuge, the country like Kenya and others, that has given us peace and security. On behalf of all the leadership of women that we represent, we are here to comfort the family of Rukunda Michelle and all the families of the heroes who have fallen, who have died. We give condolences to our heroes who are still fighting the war and those who have wounded at the battlefield. The heroes who never cease, who don't sleep. They never sleep nor slumber. They are awake to fight so that our community may have peace, so that we never be exterminated. People who offer yourselves in one way or the other, we really thank you. Let me also have this opportunity to thank all the women of Nairobi. It is not because also men did not do something. Even though you can see women who are here in the front are very few, but we represent the many others who are remain there. Truly, let our God continue to bless you. You do it well. We have the widows who have been left when they are young. You have seen them. You can imagine a young woman of 20 years being left as a widow, left with 2 kids. We say sorry. Continue to be strong. It is the bad time that has come upon us, but it will end. On behalf of all the women that we are standing together, they have done so many great jobs. We have nothing to offer which is equal to the story of today. But we are saying sorry for you. The year of education when it starts, but because I know there are so many things you have done, we are going to talk with the leader of Banyamulenge women. We will give $500, the women who are standing here, so that at least we can pay school fees for 2 kids. Thank you very much. May God bless you. It's okay.
In loving memory of General Makanika, 19 February, a day of pain and promise. Today, on the 19th of February, we stand with heavy hearts remembering our hero, General Makanika. This day is not just a date on the calendar, it is a wound in our history. It is the day we lost a brave man in our community, a defender of the oppressed, a man who carried the pain of his people on his shoulders. General Makanika was not just a commander, he was a voice of courage. He reminded us, umwana uje iwabo tatungirwa itoroshi, tierekwa inzira. It means a child who knows their home does not need a torch to show them the way. The way. He knew where he belonged with his people. He knew the suffering that people are going through in Minembwe, in Uvira, and across the hills of our homeland in Democratic Republic of Congo. He also told us, ntabwo tuzatega amajosi ngo baduteme, which means we'll not stretch our necks so that they cut us, and indeed, he did not bow, he stood. After his death, many thought hope had died with him, but hope did not die. Strength did not die. The spirit of resistance did not die. The Twirwaneho forces rose and captured Minembwe. The victory was not just about land, it was about dignity. It was a message that even when lions fail, their roar remains. General Makanika used to say, "Intambara tuzaitsindana ishemu," which means, this war, we shall win it with honor. The capture of Minembwe was proof that his words still breathe among us. Yet today, our tears has not dried. Heroes continue to fall. Brave sons are still dying on the battlefield. Mothers are still crying. Wives are becoming widows. Children are becoming orphans. The killings continues in different parts of our country. Blood still being shed on our soil. He said to us, "Hari umunsi tuzarwana tumeze nk'abadu," which means one day we shall fight like bears. And truly, our people have been forced to defend themselves with the strength of wounded lions. And he said, "Tuzarwana kugeza ku mutonyi wa nyuma w'amaraso," which means we shall fight until the last drop of blood. But as we fight, let us remember why we fight, not for revenge, but for survival, not for hatred, but for existence. To the youth, my brothers and sisters, you are the future of our community. Don't let the anger destroy you. Let discipline guide you. Let unity strengthen you. Education, wisdom, and courage must work together. We remember his words, tugomba gupfa kugira ngo abandi babeho, which means we must be ready to sacrifice so that others may live. But sacrifice is not only dying in war, it is also choosing to build, to study, to lead with integrity. To the women, you are the pillars of our community. To the widows whose husband died on the battlefield, we see you, we honor you. Your tears are not weakness, they are seed of resilience. As a community, we must support these women. We must not let them suffer alone. We must stand beside them financially, emotionally, spiritually. General Makanika believes in protecting families. He fought so that our mothers would sleep without fear. So today, let us protect those he left behind. To the United Nations and the international community, how many more must die before justice speaks? How many villages must burn before protection becomes real? The world cannot continue to watch silence while innocent lives are lost in Democratic Republic of Congo. We demand protection, we demand fairness, we demand recognition of our suffering. We are not asking for pity, we are asking for justice. And to the Banyamulenge community all over the world, whether in Africa, Europe, America, or elsewhere, unity is our strength. Do not let distance divide you. Support your people back home. Speak for those who have no voice. Build bridges for peace and development. Let us live by his courage. Let us carry his vision. Because General Makanika may be gone physically, but his words remain alive among us. Ntabwo tuzatega amajosi ngo baduteme, tuzagwana kugeza ku mutonyi wa nyuma w'amaraso. Iyi ntambara tuzayitsinda n'ishema. May his soul rest in peace. May our people find peace, and may justice one day rise over our land. Thank you. Mémoire d'un héros, dignité d'un peuple, seulement dignité. Mesdames et messieurs, chers Banyamulenge, chers invités, aujourd'hui nous sommes réunis pour honorer la mémoire, non pas des lieux, mais d'un homme. Un homme en est devenu symbole, Makanika. Makanika n'était pas une colline ni une vallée, il était un fils de ce peuple, un frère, un père, un compagnon. Un homme dont le courage a parlé au moment où le silence aurait signifié la disparition. Il y eut une époque où la vie elle-même était menacée, où l'on demandait à certains de courber la tête, d'accepter l'inacceptable, d'étendre le cou et d'attendre la mort. Mais une parole s'est levée ferme et douloureuse à la fin, nous n'étendrons pas le cou pour être égorgés. Cette phrase n'est pas une provocation, elle était un cri de survie, un refus de l'effacement. Ce n'est pas l'amour de la guerre qui animait ces hommes, mais la nécessité de rester debout. Ainsi est née une conviction profonde. Nous devons nous défendre, non pour conquérir, non pour dominer, mais pour protéger la vie et préserver la dignité humaine. Makanika faisait partie de ceux qui ont compris que parfois l'histoire impose des choix impossibles. Dans l'obscurité et la peur, il a choisi la responsabilité plutôt que la fuite, le devoir plutôt que le confort. Il y a aussi cette parole lourde de sens difficile à entendre, mais vraie dans le contexte de l'époque. Nous devons mourir pour que d'autres vivent. Ce n'est pas un culte de la mort, mais un sacrifice conscient, l'expression ultime de l'amour de son peuple. Il y a cette autre phrase souvent rappelée, prononcée, non pas avec haine, mais avec détermination. Il viendra un jour où nous ne serons plus attaqués, où nous nous lèverons et nous ferons face solides et unis comme des ours. Cette image n'est pas un appel à l'agression, mais un symbole de résistance, de fermeté, de la volonté de ne plus vivre dans la paix. Aujourd'hui, nous nous souvenons de Makanika et de tous les héros tombés de ses côtés, des hommes et des femmes dont les noms ne figurent pas toujours dans les livres, mais sont gravés dans la mémoire des familles et dans l'âme de notre communauté. Nous ne nous souvenons pas pour raviver la haine, mais pour honorer la vérité. Nous ne commémorons pas pour préparer la vengeance, mais pour transmettre une leçon essentielle. Leur sacrifice devait nous unir et non nous diviser. Banyamulenge, la mémoire de Makanika nous interpelle aujourd'hui et il nous rappelle que l'unité est notre force la plus durable, que les divisions fragilisent ce que le courage a protégé et que l'avenir ne peut se construire que si la solidarité et le respect mutuel. Que les aînés transmettent cette histoire avec honnêteté, sans la déformer ni l'instrumentaliser. Que la jeunesse entende non seulement les récits du combat, mais surtout le sens du sacrifice et de la responsabilité. Que femmes et hommes marchent ensemble dans un engagement commun pour la vie, la dignité et la paix. Que le nom de Makanika ne soit pas seulement prononcé lors des cérémonies, mais qu'ils vivent dans nos actes quotidiens, dans notre capacité à rester unis, à refuser l'injustice et à construire un avenir où plus jamais un enfant n'aura à grandir dans la paix. À Makanika et à tous les héros tombés pour la dignité de leur peuple, nous rendons hommage aujourd'hui avec respect, unité et responsabilité, afin que leur sacrifice ne soit jamais fait. Banyamulenge muteraniye hano kwibuka intwari zacu ntibe inkuru y'amarira gusa, bibe ishuri ry'ubumwe n'ubwubahane, bibe urumuri rutumurikira ejo hazaza. Titubibuke ngo twongere inzika, turabibuka ngo dukuburemo ubwenge, turabibuka ngo twibuke agaciro k'ubumwe kuko bapfiriye kugira ngo tutazongera gutandukana. Ubumwe niwo murage w'intwari, amacakubiri ni igikomere basize badusabye kuzakira. Murakoze cyane.
General Makanika, intwari twirata, urugero rwiza rw'abagabo, intwari twagabiwe na Rugira. Wavuze ko igihugu kiba amatongo, wihara byose uragitabara, tuzahora tukwibuka intwari yacu. Mu gihe ubwoko bwari bwugarijwe n'umwanzi, jenoside yamaze gutegurwa, wigomwe byose urabugoboka, uhagarika imigambi y'ababisha, imirimo yawe izahora yibukwa. Ku misozi migari wabimburiye ingabo, utambagiraho abandi bari batinye guseruka. Abari batangiye gusohererwa barasusuruka. Nyemerera nkubwire ko uri ingabire itazigera yibagirana na rimwe mu bwoko bwacu. Uri shema tuzahora twirata, urumuri wacanye ruzahora rumurikira intambwe zabo watoje kugeza tugeze ku ntsinzi. Ndumva nkumbuye kubona imfura zivuye imfuruka zose mwifuhe zirenga agafinda ziteguye gutora iwacu. Mu nkundire duharanire kuzatura muri gakondo. Murakoze cyane. Kubera and seasons.
Tariki 19 z'ukwa kabiri 2026 Kwibuka intwari zacu.
Remember our heroes who offered their lives for our people.
Zirangajwe imbere n'intwari yacu.
Led by our hero
Lieutenant General Michel Rukunda Makanika.
Lieutenant General Rukunda Michel Makanika.
Abayobozi bacu ba Siberka.
Our leaders of Siberka, our leaders.
Bahagarariye ubwoko bwacu hano muri iki gihugu.
Who are representing our community here in Kenya.
Bashumba bacu mwese mu byubahiro byanyu.
All our pastors in your honor.
Banyamurengekazi muri ahangaha.
Banyamulenge, all of you who are here today.
Shuti z'abanyamurenge mwese mwaje kwifatanya natwe intwari zacu.
The friends of Banyamulenge who have joined us here today to commemorate the day of today.
Batumire mwatumiwe mukaba mwitavye.
Invited guests who have come.
Kubwo kuza kubana natwe kwibuka intwari yacu Lieutenant General Rukunda Makanika n'izindi ntwari zose.
Who have come to commemorate our heroes who have died.
Dutangiye tubahampore ngo mukomere.
We started by saying sorry. Be strong.
Tugiye kuvuga bukeya mu mateka yacu aho urwango rwacu rwatangiriye.
We are just going to give you the background of our history, how it started.
Kuko ntabwo twaremwe twanga.
Because you are not born as people who are being hated by other people.
Hari igihe twigeze kubaho tumeze nk'abandi.
There is a time we used to live like others.
Ariko amateka agenda bihindura bigera igihe bibaho tubanki nyamaswa ntitwaba tukibanka abantu.
But the history changed. We became an enemies.
Bitewe n'amateka mabi twagiye turagwana abakoloni.
Because of the bad history left by the colonizers.
Dutangiriye ku mwaka w'igihumbi 1891.
By starting by 18
kugeza mu mwaka w'igihumbi 1933
to 1930.
Ico gihe twari dutuye muri kya gihugu cyacu tumeze nk'abandi bantu.
At that time we lived in Congo like other people.
Twari dufite ubuyobozi bwacu butuyobora.
We had our leadership.
Twari dufite amasheferi yemewe.
We had chiefs who led us.
Kuko hari dekret z'abazungu zabivugaga bari bakolonije ico gihe.
According to how the colonizers used to divide the places.
Ariko nyuma y'ico gihe,
after that time,
ico gihe twari dufite chef de collectivité witwaga Kayira.
We have our chief called Kayira.
Yari afite abasushefu benshi.
He had some other chiefs, assistant chiefs under him.
Bakoranaga nawe.
Who served with him.
Barimwo ba Imuhanga banyiri Muhanga.
Among them there is those who are leading the place of
Muhanga.
Rukanisha,
Igatyazo hari abagitimbwa,
also Gitimbwa,
Umurenge hari notable Mutayega,
those are the chiefs.
Kigushu hari habanda indangamyi,
Kigushu, there was Indanganyi.
Mutunda hari Hiremera hari haba notable Sebagurwa,
There was also notable Sebagirwa.
Kamiro hariho notable Gasambi, Igihande hariho notable Bujambi.
Even Bujambi, those are the chiefs that were
iyo yari mwaye plateau uva mu Mushasha.
That was the lower hill of
Nukuvuga ngo icyo gihe mwaye plateau yari mu buyobozi bwa Kayira ari bwo bwoko bwacu.
Lower hill was led by Kayira. Kayira was from our community.
Bigeze mu mwaka w'igihumbi 1933.
When it comes to 1933,
haba inama yari itumijwe n'uwari umu-administrateur w'umuzungu mu Bibirigi.
There was a summit convened by a Belgian person.
Uwo mu Bibirigi ibyo bari kubiga kwari kugira ngo bakureho Kabira.
He convened the meeting to remove that chief of our community to
kuko bazanye idini kandi bagashaka uburyo bakandamiza abantu, basanga abantu bacu barasa nabi bafite ubwenge buri hejuru y'abandi twari duturanye.
Because they brought religion in our place and they saw our people are wise enough, they will stand against them.
Zatumye bibi kibazo bakuraho Kayira.
Then it made the Belgian man to come and remove our chief.
Kayira maze kuhava,
when they removed him on power,
dekre yo kumukuraho yabaye ku itariki 5 ku kwezi kwa 12
they had the discussion of remove of him.
Gutinya yuko hashobora kuba za soulèvement byenda sinzi impamvu. Gutinya yuko hashobora kuba soulèvement z'abaturage.
Because of fearing how the demonstration can be carried on,
habayeho gukora inama yihutirwa.
They convened a meeting quickly. An urgent meeting was convened.
Izakweguza Kayira bamweguza ku
bushefu. To come and make him resign so that he may resign.
Ariko bamutsimbuza uwundi ariko utaba chef de collectivité.
They replaced him with another who is notable, who is
incompetent. Notable witwa Nyirimuhanga.
They put notable Nyirimuhanga.
Kayira baramwangaza bamwohereza Rurenge.
Then Kayira was chased away.
Nyirimuhanga arahaje ariko atagifite ububasha.
Nyirimuhanga was there as
kuko yakoreraga munsi y'ubutegetsi bw'umufurero wari uyoboye.
Because he was a stooge, the puppet of that person.
Kuko bamwitaga ngo ni representa wa communauté yarakiri notable.
They used to call him representative of a community. He was no longer a chief.
Ibi bimaze kuza ubushefu nabwo bwaje gushira.
When these kind of things came, even
tuza guca muri period imeze nkaho turi mu gihugu kandi tutakirimo tarabanyagihugu.
We came to a time when we felt like we are in the country and yet we are not considered as the citizen of a country.
Habaye muri 60 ubwigenge bubonetse.
When it became in 1960s,
twibira yuko
after the independence,
independence kabandi.
We thought that we have gotten independence like other people.
Ariko iyo independence ntacyo yatumariye.
But that independence to us was in vain.
Kuko yaramaze kimara iminsi mikeya Lumumba arapfa.
After some few days the freedom fighter was killed.
Haza gutangira intambara ya Murere yabashakaga kuhangana na Mobutu.
After Patrice Lumumba died, those who wanted to fight against the regime of Mobutu, they started the fighting against Mobutu.
Hagurukamwe abaje kumurwanya bacakisangani baraza bahoruka ku butaka bwacu bwo muri Sud Kivu.
People stood up with a movement to fight against the regime of Mobutu. They were led by Pierre Murele, the leader. Together with Laurent Kabila, you know, the former president. All those problems were there and not Munyamulenga was there. But they brought and settled in our place to start the movement war. Pierre Mulele movement and also soldiers came and settled in our place. They said that they are going to be fed by our cattle, the cows. They will be killing our cattle and flocks so that they can eat. So our people went a difficult time. That is when auto defense
started fighting for ourselves.
yatangiye muri 2017
Fighting for ourselves started
nubwo yatangiye muri 2018
it did not started in
yatangiye mu
2018.
mwaka w'igihumbi 1966
It started in 1966.
bimaze kugera aho ngaho haguruka abagabo abavyeyi bacu bamwe baracyabaho
Our men stood up.
bahagarariwe imbere n'uwari barangaje imbere umuvyeyi wacu Intwari Mushishi.
They were led by Mushishi, our
baravuga
hero.
ngo ntibazemera yuko batemagurwa hamwe n'abagore n'abana.
They said we never be cut
bahaguruka
together
baja ku
with
rugamba badafite ibikoresho
our women and also children.
baja guhangana na Pierre Mulele wari
They
wananiye
took
leta.
weapon. They went to fight along with Mulele.
tukiri ahangaha
As we are still here,
abanyamurenge nibo bantu gusa bashizwe mu gisirikare bataragiye kuri centre de formation.
Banyamulenga are the one who have introduced into the military activities without being trained.
bamaze guhangana na Pierre Mulele.
After fighting against the Pierre
muri
Mulele,
ico gihe habaye ibikorwa bibi ku bwoko bwacu.
at that time the horrible things came to
ahantu
our
benshi
people.
hafuye abantu benshi.
Many people were killed.
hano tworeba nko kuri Kirumba hapfuye abantu 22 mu ijoro ry'19
We can mention some few 27 were killed at Kirumba.
aha ni ku itariki hari kuri Kirumba ku itariki 19 z'ukwezi kwa kabiri muri 1966
In 1966,
muri uko kwezi kwa gatandatu
in the same month of June,
n'ubundi mu Gahwera
in Gahwera, the place called Gahwera,
baje kwica abantu 30 barimo abagore n'abana.
they killed 60 people.
muri 1996 n'ubundi ku itariki 16 z'ukwezi k'umunani
In 96,
ku Gatongo hiciwe abagabo 10
men were killed.
bicirwa mu ikanisa.
They were killed in a church. They were inside the church.
izi ni impfu zabaye zikurikira ibya Pierre Mulele tutazi yavuka ni yakomoka.
These are the death that has happened after Mulele, without even knowing where he was originated.
iwabo muri Bakongo nta ntambara zahabaye ntakibona.
But Mulele was from the place, Bakongo was the place where he was originated.
umwanya hawihuta
Because of time we are rushing.
habaye ejo bundi muri 1996
In 96,
ku itariki 7 z'ukwezi kw'icumi
7th October,
umuguverineri vice guverineri w'abagibuka witwaga Lwabanje
Vice Governor of Bukavu
aja kuri media ahamagarira abanyamurenge abaheza iminsi 6.
he went on social media and he gave us 6 days.
aravuga ngo nyuma y'iminsi 6 tuzabe twavuye ku butaka bwa Zaire aribwo buriya bwa DRC.
He said, I give you 6 days. After 6 days, you should go and cross the border, go and leave DRC Congo.
kuko icyo gihe yatwitaga ngo turi abanyarwanda tugomba gutaha iwacu.
Because he was calling us Rwandans, go back to Rwanda.
akibagirwa yuko amateka avuga yuko twageze muri kiriya gihugu mu mwaka w'1700 n'iyindi hejuru.
And he forgets that the history says that we went to Congo in 1700 years.
kuko ntabwo twaje dusanga Kongo twebwe.
We did not come and found
ahubwo
DRC.
Kongo niyo yadusanze hariya.
Congo, the name Congo came and found Banyamulenge settled in Congo already.
kuko bagabura Kongo muri mwaka w'1884
In 1880s,
hariya Berlin
during the conference, Berlin conference,
twari dutuye hariya dutuye.
we were settled in the place where we live up to now.
nta mupaka wabaga hariya.
There was no any boundary.
kimwe n'ahandi ho muri Bangi
Together with other kind of district or provinces.
abantu bo muri Equateur bagira bavandimwe bahakurya Bangi tibagira ikibazo.
In Bangi, in Equateur provinces, they have people who speak the same language here in Congo, in the other countries also.
abantu ba Congo n'abantu ba Angola batagira ikibazo.
The people of Bakongo, they speak the same language in Angola.
abantu ba Kinshasa n'abantu ba Congo Brazzaville batagira ikibazo.
The people of Kinshasa who speak the same language of
abantu ba Zambia n'abantu ba Lubumbashi batagira ibibazo.
the people of Brazzaville and Lubumbashi, they speak the same language.
ariko ibibazo bikaba twebwe ngubwo dusuko dusakana ntawagize.
But the problem come to us because of how we look like.
uyu guverineri amaze guhamagarira abantu kutwica.
After this governor calling other people to come and kill us,
arasa n'uwari wororosoye abari bazuse kurya baza bavuga.
it was like he was calling people who are ready to kill.
wahise atangira ubwicanyi.
They started killing our people.
nyuma y'iryo tangazo ry'ibuka wahise yishwa abantu 22 barimo ba etudia.
After the announcement he made calling upon the people to come and kill
Kabera magaja bibogobogo na za Rutabuliri yahiciwe abantu 550.
Kabera ni Bogobogo, more than 500 people were killed.
Abandi 159 bajanwe iminyago mateko baje Tanzania
159 were taken as captives.
Ruberizi na Kamanyura hiciwe abantu bagera 10 barimo abashumba batatu.
Kamanyola, more people were killed.
Na shefu,
among them pastors and chief.
Harimo Revera Bugunzu, Revera Semu,
Reverend Bugunzu,
na Revera Muzuzi,
and Reverend Muzuzi,
na shefu Rukenurwa,
and Chief Rukenurwa.
Tuzahora tubibuka.
We'll still remember them. Nganji, the place called Nganji.
Hishiwe abantu 75 abandi 100 batwarwa amateka.
70 people were killed and some other hundreds of children were taken as captives. Remera,
hishiwe abantu 36.
66 were killed.
Kimanga Buvira hishiwe abantu 5.
Kimanga Ovira, 5 people were killed.
Gorore wishwe agacibwa umutwe bakazungurukana mu mujyi wose bagenda baberekana modoro kwa abanzi basa.
He was beheaded and also they took his head and continued showing it to people.
Bimaze kumeruko nguko,
after that situation,
harasubira havukaho abandi batwirwaneho baravuga ngo akagasuzuguro ntibizoshoboka.
Some other twirwaneho were born and they said we cannot continue seeing the killing.
Abasore benshi barahaguruka.
Many young men stood up.
Barimo Intwari yacu turiko twibuka uyu munsi.
Among them there were this hero that we remember today.
Barahaguruka baravuga ngo ntabwo twakwemera yuko ababyeyi bapfa tukiriyo turi twagiye mu mahanga.
They stood up and said we cannot accept the killing which is happening to our people.
Abantu barahagurutse haba intambara.
People stood up and fight for themselves.
Urana n'uwitwa Laurent Désiré Kabila nawe wari kushaka ubuyobozi. Laurent Désiré Kabila washakaga ubuyobozi.
Even Laurent Kabila who was longing the leadership.
Tumushigikira tuzi yuko nitugereyo noneho tuzagira amahoro.
We even supported him knowing that after capturing or getting into the leadership will give us peace. We used the full effort to support Laurent Kabila. We fought for 7 months, traveling so many kilometers fighting along with Laurent Kabila. It was not any war that you can walk 7 months walking fighting. That people knew that we'll get peace. When we get to Kinshasa, we had just the peace of a short period of time. Before we get to 2 years, 2nd August in 1998.
Laurent
Kabila
witwaga Herodian Dombasi aja kumashine ya television.
He went to the media.
He went yatwise ngo turabanzi.
He went to RTNC and said these are not only enemies.
Adukura mu bumuntu twaba tukibaye abantu.
He removed humanity. He said you are no longer human.
Utuntu.
He made us like insects.
Ibyo ni muri bimwe kugira ngo icyaha cyitwa genocide bashingiraho.
Those are some of the things that people can speak and say this was the genocide that was planned.
Iyo umuntu wamaze kumukuramo ubumuntu,
when you remove humanity into a human,
ikintu,
then you make him an insect.
Ibyo ni ibyaha ndengakamere.
These are the highest criminal that you can prosecute.
Aravuga ngo bari abantu mwabonaga habasukutusa.
Herodian Dombasi said the people that you have seen that who don't look like us, these are just the insects. Kill them like serpent. He said that the serpent, you have to kill them. The decree that he gave was followed. They killed so many people at that time when he gave that decree. In the whole country. In Kalemi, 87 people were killed. Continue to be strong. In Kinshasa, 300 men were killed. In 2003, I went to Kinshasa.
Umuntu arazanjana muri Kankokolo.
Then a person took me to the Kankokolo camp.
Aramwe ngo kurabona hariya biriya bintu biteye hariya.
Then he said to me, can you see the plantation which is there?
Nukwihangana.
Let us continue to be strong.
Ngo harimo imirambo ya bene wanyu.
Then he said, in those plantations, there is the dead bodies of your people. There are the graves of your people who have been buried there.
Kamina hapfuye 400.
In Kamina, 400 people killed.
In
In Lubumbashi, 200 people were killed.
Zura hapfa abantu 45.
In Ibzura, 45 people were killed.
Abarenga ibihumbi 200 barangazwa banyazwe itabo.
More than 20,000 ran away from war.
Bakwira isi yose ntacyo bafite. Abo ni abantu bapfuye bakurikiye disikuru gusa ya Herodi.
Those are the people who were killed because of the orders given by
Herod.
These are the few mentioned, but more have been killed. This tongue can kill, it can spare people. But can kill. We are rushing because of time. And after these grieving words, we have some other words to comfort us. In the year of 2004, after coming into the transition government, because RCD have 55 years, the same people who don't want us to leave, they came and said you have to leave Kinshasa so that they may have peace. There is no peace that comes out of the agreement. The peace comes out of shedding of the blood. They went to Sun City for the peace talk. We found ourselves into the transitional government. It was 1+4. Then we lived in that government. It was one president plus 4. When we landed to Kinshasa, we fought against MONUSCO, the UN soldiers. When we landed, after 20 minutes, after even settling to Kinshasa, we were together with the 5 generals. Some were our relatives and others were not our relatives. Some of them were not our relatives and others were our relatives. There were officials which there were more than 60 officials. Less than 10 or 20 minutes, the situation has changed. Those who have diabetes, already diabetes was high. They ordered us now to sit down at the tarmac road, and they said you are arrested right now. The leaders made a phone call. We stayed there in a few days. I remember we were at the headquarters. There are some people who fear to speak this. Some people, they offer their life to die for us, but for us, we fear to speak. We had the parade as usual. There was a leader. Our leader was leading. They used to say is the one who is in charge of us in terms of religion matters. When the war started, at that parade there were more than 60 soldiers. And I am the only person who was different from the other in that parade. Among 600 people, one said, he said, the reason why you are not going to defeat this war is because of infiltrated. We have been infiltrated. Imagine 600 people. One person said, one person who is this one has penetrated inside us. He's an enemy. An enemy who is among us. And imagine he's the one who was in charge to preach the gospel to us. We lived in this situation which wasn't good. Reason why even our people are still there. When you try to judge them, do not. Many of them are there because of loving or wanting to be there.
Nuko ibyo birangiye muri 2004 turi Kinshasa dufite vice president.
In 2004 when we had the vice president,
bene wacu barahunze bahunga ibuvira kubera itambara.
Our people ran away from Uvira because of war.
Bamwe barahangana babonye abamama.
Some of them they are here.
Barahunga igihugu kirabakira cy'u Burundi.
They ran away from Uvira to Burundi.
Bagera mu maboko ya Nations Unies.
They were received by United Nations.
Amaboko ya Nations Unies arasumba amaboko y'igihugu.
And the United Nations hand is more than the hands of a country.
Ariko barambuka bava ku butaka bwa Congo.
They crossed from DRC.
Babakurikira ku butaka bw'u Burundi.
They went, they found them to the land of Burundi. They killed them.
Bari muri distance y'amametero magana ngahe nikaya abasirikare
b'Abarundi. And yet they were just at a short distance with the camp of military Burundian army.
Bari barinzwe na Nations Unies.
They were protected by the United Nations military.
Barapfa abarundi baraza barareba Nations Unies irazirareba.
They were killed in Gatumba when United Nations were there.
Congo yohereza delegation zayo zari ziyobewe na vice president jana na minister
wa interior n'abandi. The government Congo sent the delegate to go and see what has happened.
Barashika bahamagara abarundi bagira gute bashaka.
They call upon on the leadership of Burundi to come and see what has happened, the killing.
Bafata ibirego babishikiriza inkiko bazavugwa ni kukiko mpuzamahanga.
They gave them the charges and they took them to the prosecution so they can prosecute them. But we are still continuing to face injustice. During that night in Gatumba, a refugee camp, 165 people were killed.
It
has been forgotten, no prosecution. As we are rushing to this commemoration today. In 2016, we had one group or the area where we had a chief. The neighbors whom we lived together, Bafulero. They came and attacked our chief. They attacked him, they started shooting the gun. And his death started from that wound. They wanted to chase them out, to leave that land, the place. After Kabarure chief dying, we had no peace. Minembwe and Mibunda, they were still living there. People started being killed and being assaulted on each every day. And the government did not do anything. There was no any protection that the government has offered. When it comes to the year of 2018, the war also spread to Mibunda. People who were in Mibunda, they ran away from war, they went to Mikenke. When they get to Mikenke, they were shot, the bullet shot by the government military. The army of DRC started shooting to the civilians. And many of them ran away. They were scattered all over. And others came here. And then insecurity became wide to every place. From 2017 up to now, it is now 9 years. Our people are being killed day and each every day. The total number of the people who died, we cannot mention. Because even now, at this point of time we are speaking, people are being killed there.
Abantu biwacu barafungwa baratotezwa bajanwa Kinshasa gufungwa ntaco bakoze.
Our people are being arrested and being persecuted, mistreated without any reason.
Bamwe muri bo baragenda bapfirayo.
Some of them were under arrest and they became even dead.
Abandi babayeho nabi mu buryo butari bw'ubumuntu.
And others are living a life which is a miserable life.
Tukaguma tukagira ngo none leta ari kizagira.
And we thought that the government can do something in order to spare or to
give
justice to
leta ari
us.
kwitwica ariko ikayikoresha abandi taragaragara ku mugaragaro.
At that time the government was using behind some other people to kill us.
Habaye muri 2020.
When it became in 2020,
Imana isa n'igiye kudusetsa.
God wanted to give us one more laugh on our face.
Imana iduheza zone ya Minembwe.
God gave us the zone of Minembwe.
Yari yarasose muri 2013 ariko ntibayitanga ku mugaragaro.
It has been given in 2016.
Habaye muri 2020.
But they did not give it officially, proclaim it, but when it came to 2020,
2020 barayitanga ku mugaragaro hari mu kwezi kwa 10.
In 2020 they gave us a zone.
Bamaze kuyitanga.
When they gave us that zone,
bari batanze amateritware 178.
They have given more than 174.
Izo zose iyacu yari imwe.
We had only one, our community.
Twavuze ko sheferi yari imwe bayidukuraho.
We had one sheferi, but they took it away.
Pema yari imwe barasaka barurega ngo bayidukureho.
Then a groupema, which was led by Kabarure, they shot him.
Territoire imwe mu territoire 178.
They gave us one territory, the zone among 174.
Uwagiye gushiraho administrateur ku installer ku mugaragaro.
Then the one who wanted to appoint our leader there.
Nuwo bari barakoresheje kandi kugira ngo duheze iminsi 6.
Is the same person who has ordered us to leave DRC. He gave us 6 days.
Imbaraga z'Imana zirasumbiza abantu.
At the hands of God, the power of God is more than the power of
wa
God.
wundi waduhaye iminsi 6.
The same person who has given us 6 days
ubuyobozi bwaramutegetse ngo ari uja kuvuga yuko Minembwe bayite
to leave Congo is the one the government has ordered to go and proclaim that is zone that has been given to our community.
Ariko bamaze kuyiduha kuko tubana n'abantu badashaka ngo tubaho.
After giving us that kind of place that we are ruling ourselves,
territoire yacu yamaze iminsi 2.
we had that kind of zoning for 2 days.
Kuko ku itariki yamaze iminsi 2. Yamaze iminsi 2.
Only 2 days, they last for 2 days.
Umunsi wakurikiyeho,
the following day,
ku itariki 8 bari bashize ku itariki 6.
because they have officially announced it on 6th, then when it gets to 8th,
abanzi bacu bahoraho,
our permanent enemies,
kuko turabagira bamwe babi imbere y'abandi,
because we always have those enemies.
Abitwa babitakwira murabazi.
Bitakwira, some of them are called
Abitwa banzangi,
Nzangi.
Nabo bazapfa ku buryo abambere bapfuye hariho banzuruni barapfuye.
Those ones who are the enemy to our people
Hariho
also
bando
die like
basi bavuze ngo
others.
tuzabaho ubu ngubu ntakihari.
Even the one who said we never leave is the one who
Abitwa
has
bamisale n'abandi
died before us.
barahaguruka babwira president ari kuri Goma.
And those people is saying they stood up and said to the
baramubwira
president.
ngo nutangiriya territoire irabiye igihugu cyo hakurya igihugu zabugitanze.
Then they said, once you give the territory to this community, as if you have given it to the other country.
Ubundi territoire zitangwa muri ministere intérieur.
Territory is being given by the Ministry of Interior.
President isafata icyemezo wenyine aho ngaho akorana declaration wenyine.
But ours was pronounced by the president.
Ndavuga uburyo yavuze ndasubira mu ijambo ryo mu Gifaransa.
Let me repeat the word he spoke in French.
Banditse ngo yaranditse ngo pour moi.
He said to me,
le salut du peuple est la loi suprême.
The supreme rule, the leadership.
Ngo je ne peux pas laisser ma peuple en danger.
I can't leave my people in danger.
Nukuvuga ngo kuduheza territoire.
So for him to give us the territory,
bisobanuye yuko abaturage be bagiye muri danger.
Meaning his own people were put in danger.
Bisobanura yuko mwebwe mutari mubo yagombaga kugirira.
Meaning you are not considered like the people whom the
territoire barayihagarika.
Accept. The territory was stopped.
Administrateur aguma gukora ariko asa n'utahari.
The one who was the leader continued to serve, and yet the title wasn't there. But where people despise you, it's where God raises you up. That leader has been there with our people for 2 years. In the bad life he lived with them. He stood up and he became one of He was even able to just leave the place and go. He was able to join his family and live in peace. But he said, I will never leave my people, I will continue being in struggle with them. God who does never sleep nor slumber, they appointed him to become the vice governor. Even though we are in this kind of darkness, but we know that tomorrow, in the future, the sun is going to shine. As we wind up, this world where we are living, when they speak about the world, they speak about the leadership of the world. This world has no compassion and mercy. The world does not work with the weak people. The world does not work with the people who are sleeping. The world can give you support when they see you strong. When you show them how you are strong, that is when the world will come and stand with you. But crying and groaning and each every day, they don't care. Reason why living in this world, we have no any other option. We don't have any other option or choice. We don't have any other shortcut apart from being in Kwirwaneho. Fighting for ourselves is not a political party. A political party can be there for a while, for a time, a period of time. A regime can serve for a certain period of time. But fighting for yourself is something which has no end. Fighting for yourself is ideology. Fighting for yourself, fighting for your living. Fighting for yourself is to refuse injustice. Fighting for yourself is to claim to live as others live. We were born without 9 months. If our parents stood up and also stopped the Mulele movement, there were just a few people who stood up. Today we have the young men and young women, thousands and thousands of them. Your contribution is needed there. We have no any maternity that gives children who can go and fight. We have no any other nation who has given birth to the children who can go and fight for you. There is no anyone who is pity for you, who has the compassion. Our living depends on us. And also not living, our having injustice depends on ourselves. The life of people or fighting for ourselves, it has so many ways. In those many ways we have them. In the Bible says God gives different people, different gifts to people. Even we, God has given us different capacity. There are those ones He gave to become like Him. There are those ones He gave to become like this woman you can see.
abandi mu nkiko kuko dufite abantu barize.
There are those ones who stand to advocate for the people.
yahaye gutanga amafaranga turayafite.
There are those ones he gave the finances capacity.
Twambaye n'uburyo tumeze kugira ngo bavuge ngo dufite ubushobozi.
Nobody who can see how we have dressed up and see you have no finances.
Ubushobozi tumufite.
We have finances.
Ubushobozi tumufite.
We have finances.
Amaboko tuyafite.
We have hands.
Dufite amaboko.
We have our hands.
Dufite abantu bije baminuje.
We have people who are educated.
None cyo tubuze niki kugira ngo bacu haba amahoro.
What do we miss so that our place can be peaceful? What do we miss?
Kuko igomba kubaho mu wakaye buri muntu buri gitondo kazuba ngo ese uruhare rwanje muri kiya gihugu niki?
Because you should ask yourself each every day, what is my contribution to my place, to my
kuko hari abantu baza bagira ngo hari abavuse ngo bazagira uku ngo nibimara kumera neza ngo tuzaze gukora.
There are some people who thought that there are others who can go there to sacrifice themselves for you.
Umuntu utekereza uko nguko,
the person who has such kind of mindset,
azasaza tabigezeho.
You will die not reaching to your goals. There's no any person
uzagutunganyirizaho uzaza kuba
who will go and prepare the place for you to live. Nobody else who will come and prepare the fight for our land apart from you and me. We have so many troubles there. It needs our hands to be joined together. We need to join our hands together. White people are wise. They used to come and bought us as slaves. Then one day they said, how do we claim for the human right? And yet we bring people when we buy them as slaves. Then they said, let us put something which is called the process. So that we can go and do the work of slavery. They gave us such kind of skills. They destroy our place. And now they are signing the treaty. Why do they sign the treaty to come and live in our land? They are signing the treaty to come and live in our land, and yet we are going to their countries. You know the money they pay you when you reach there? It is just that the leftover that has fallen down from their tables. As we remember our hero, let me just speak him in a few things. I saw him in 66. I mean in 96 and 98. Then we were separated. I met with him in 2012. When he was a leader, he had a very big office. He had a vehicle. His children used to go to school when they're in the vehicles. But he left all such kind of comfort. When we ask you the comfort zone you are fearing to leave, you cannot provide it. But him, he left the comfort zone. 3 things I can mention. He was a hero. The second one, he was a believer, a Christian. The third one, he was a person with a vision. He used to look far. Those are 3 things that I know about him. People who lived with him knew about it. Now today, as we commemorate him, it is not the day of commemorating so that we can live just there. Let us continue to consider and remember his legacy. Let us continue to remember what he said. Continuing in the same way he started is continuing remembering his legacy. Remembering him is not to carry the garment whereby you have written his name. What is needed is to continue doing the same activity he was doing. As you wind up, all the things that I have mentioned that you have faced, people can ask you, who are killing you? We have been being killed by our government.
Kuva ico gihe ca 60
since the year of 60s
kugeza uyu munsi wa mbere leta niyo yafashe ya mbere yo kutwica kandi ari yagomba kuturinda.
Up to now the government are the ones who are at the front line fighting against us.
Iri kumwe n'abafatanya bikorwa bayo
together with their partners.
Ba Maimai yaje guhindurira izina ry'icubahiro ngo nabazalendo kuko bazalendo bihindura ibindi je mbita Maimai.
Maji movement, they have changed the name into Wazalendo.
Iri kumwe n'abasirikare b'u Burundi n'imbonera kure president w'u Burundi yatosheje kugira ngo zazica abantu kuko sa abasirikare imbonera kure.
Together with the army of Burundi,
iri yani mirise idatandukanye cyane n'intera hamwe zo mu Rwanda muri.
Together with some other militia of Burundi, they have joined all of them together to kill us.
Arangije abona bonzi birahaza.
Then he said it is not enough.
Arongaraza n'aba mercenaires.
He also brought mercenaries.
Biburaya.
Mercenaries from Europe.
N'abandi bungu kwaraza n'abanyamerika.
And some others from elsewhere.
Bakoresha artillery ziremereye zitokoreshwa mu baturage.
They use sophisticated weapons.
Bakoresha za drones zitazazikoresha intambara iremereye.
They use the drones that have never been used before.
Drones zikazazitera amakompora 140 ku munsi mu baturage.
The drones started the bombardment of our people. The bombardment.
Mu ntambara za Congo kuva muri 1996 ntahandi yaraterwa ziriya drone.
Since the year 1960s we have never seen the drone doing the bombardment. And even our place is not the only place. And for them they claim that all the rebellion comes from our place. The rebellion of Afdel led by Laurent Kabila. RCD led by Wamba Diawamba, it was from Bakongo. And the other one is from Katanga. Onusumba is from Sankuru. In those rebellions, there's no any person who had a problem because his people are in the bush. Nobody has been mistreated, prosecuted, and persecuted because of how his people are fighting. Bemba was in the bush, and his father was a minister. Bangala community were not attacked. That is when they were killing our people. That is from our community. Meaning we are people have hatred against our community. All of us, we have to stand together. When we join our hands together, we can stand. We wind up and we give our condolences to those who have lost their beloved ones. Especially the family of General Michel Rukunda. We say sorry to Twigwaneho wherever they are. We give sorry to our community, our people, Banyamulenge, wherever they are. Even though it seems like we are in the darkness, but the day is coming. Do not be discouraged. Let us not be afraid by the speeches. Do not be afraid by the speeches given by some other people who are in the government being corrupted. Our people are being corrupted by the government. Let there be Twigwaneho. Let there be Banyamulenge. Thank you.